guys. What is a hedonistic Eladrin's favorite book?
Oh God.
What?
Eat, Fey, Love. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the game room. I'm LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everybody. Welcome to another exciting adventure here on our West Marches campaign for the game room. Happy to see everybody. A couple things to announce before we kind of dive in. We have not one, but two brand new players joining us tonight, which is freaking awesome. I think actually going back, we've had at least one new player every single week so far, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and get you guys introduced. Rodeo, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us how long you've been playing D&D and what you're playing tonight.
All right. Never.
This is your first
5 minutes, and we haven't done anything.
All right. We got a first timer, guys. Very exciting. And what you playing tonight?
So, thanks to the help of the lovely Luke the DM, I made a fallen Asmar barbarian. His name is Halfthor Lothbrook, named aptly after the two famous Vikings, Halfthor Bjornsson and Ragnar Lothbrok. So I'm pretty excited. He's a big badass dude, and this journey needs a little bit of a big man up front. And I figured since I'm a big man, I might as well play one.
I dig it. Welcome aboard. We're so thankful to have you. And a very special guest to me joining us is my old friend Zach. So Zach, want to go ahead and introduce yourself? How long you've been playing D&D and what you bringing to the table tonight?
Sure. Hi, I'm Zach. You can find me on Twitter at duskfey. You can also find me here where I'm playing Raaz Demura, the changeling rogue.
Ooh.
Just kind of a smartass who lies a lot and is going to be pretty much mimicking everything that Luke does.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I've been playing D&D for 4 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty. Returning players, welcome as well. If you in the chat have noticed, we have a WeeWoo Wagoneer joining us as Orsik once again. So with WeeWoo playing directly, just give us a little more patience tonight if you have any quick questions in the chat, any rulings or specific questions about the game. We're looking at it. Just might take us a little extra second to get to you. So your patience is appreciated. Other fantastic news, guys. Last week's charity stream for the American Legion Post 266 was a resounding success. I talked with my contact there, basically the secretary, and he informed me that officially our grand total for that charity stream was $925.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. So just again, a huge thank you to everybody who tuned in that night, everybody who contributed. Your support is sincerely appreciated. And once things start opening up again, I'm going to go in there and kind of take some after pictures so you guys can see the what all that money went towards, because it's going to look sick. But yeah, great job, guys. Alrighty, that's enough of my yakking. Why don't we jump right in and get to tonight's interesting... Oh, I do have one last thing that I almost forgot. So I see we got a couple people in the chat, but if you are tonight, special secret type thing, if you're in the Tealeaf Adventuring Company already, but you're not playing tonight because we can only have 5 players, stick around because there is a chance to earn a bonus Tealeaf point even if you're not playing tonight. I'll explain all those details when that chance comes up. But yeah, mixing it up a little bit tonight on you guys.
Joy.
Yeah. So, our adventure tonight begins the same way it always does. It's getting to be a little bit warmer in the free city of Kadoria, kind of on its lone peninsula, hugging the coast. The decorations from the spring festival still are clinging to lantern posts and strung in between buildings, even though that festival has since passed. But there's still that sort of air of relaxation and refreshed peace and excitement buzzing in the air. And right on the main drag of Avandra's Alley, going to Ava's Piazza and taking a right-hand turn onto Melora's Way in that sort of prime real estate location right on the corner stands the giant three-story mansion that now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Hall. Standing on the front stoop of the guild hall are two eager, excited, brand new applicants. So, uh, Zach, why don't you go ahead and describe Raaz for us? What's he look like? What's he wearing? What's he got for equipment? Kind of what's his vibe?
Sure. So what you see is a kind of sallow-shouldered, a little short, really like rail thin, like almost like sickly looking man. He has like a mane of white hair that just kind of like sticks up in odd places. He has kind of a headband going on that kind of keeps it out of his eyes. His skin is tanned, but clear, like without any kind of scars or blemishes at all. Almost perfect skin because he's a changeling. He's wearing fine clothes and like a really nice hood on a cape and like leather armor that has not seen a spot of fighting, and a weapon, a rapier on his belt that seems to have not left the sheath yet. He is brand new at this kind of thing, but there is a glint of amusement as he's standing there.
Excellent. I love it. And Rodeo, standing
Hi.
looking at this individual. Why don't you go ahead and describe Halfthor for us? What's he look like? What's kind of his aesthetic? What's his vibe? What's he got for equipment? It's all you. Whatever, as much or as little as you'd like to describe.
All right, so looks a little bit like Viking, because I think, as we all remember from the good old days, um, Vikings are pretty big, pretty nasty. So he's a bit of a dick, and that's okay. But for equipment, he's got his great axe, some hand axes, javelin. He's also, well equipped in traveling the world, especially when it comes to boats and stuff. And yeah, that's about all I got.
Excellent. I dig it. So, these two unique and unlikely individuals are standing at the large front double oaken doors to the Tealeaf Adventuring Hall. And you can see there's two brass door knockers kind of there with sort of a lion's head kind of clamping down on the little ring. You guys are standing there.
Raj would turn and look up at this hulking behemoth next to him, just like, well, it seems like you and I are going to be great friends,
Sure.
or at least companions. Will you keep me safe? I hope so.
No,
Whenever you're ready,
problem.
man. Let's just go in.
Yeah, I'm ready to do this.
Cool. He kind of like reaches up. Like how high is the knocker from him? Like he's not that short.
No, it's like there's actually two sets of knockers. There's one that's like standard humanoid size, and then one for sort of the vertically challenged races.
He will grab the lower knocker and like attempt to lift it up and like very like pretending to like he can't open it. He can't do it. Can you do this for me, bro? I can't.
Fine. Fine, I'll take care of it.
As you knock on the door, almost instantaneously the door swings open, and you can see poking out from behind is Amnesty, this red-skinned, kind of devil-horned tiefling, this half-demon. Gives you this surprised smile as if he wasn't expecting to open the door and see people. And he kind of looks a little stunned and then smiles and goes, "Oh, hi. are you guys here for? Yeah, perfect. Come on in, right in. Actually, this works out beautifully. Thank you guys so much. Welcome. I'm Amnesty. I'll take care of you. Anything you need, please come with me. We're actually just about to get into something pretty exciting. So sorry, I'm trying. Okay. Hi, I'm Amy. I work here. Um, Come here. Why don't you follow me, and I'll introduce you to everybody. Sorry, I'm just nerves are kind of tingling today. Yeah, why don't you guys just follow me, and I'll get you introduced to Reginald and Selena and Marigold, and everything's gonna be great.
No worries. Behind you, bro. Like nudges Halfthor.
Don't touch me.
You guys
Right
follow.
on, bro.
You guys follow Amy through the sort of entry hall, and you can see on either side, on your left and right, are very fabulous, well-painted portraits of noble-looking halflings. And there's another set of double doors that Amy pulls open and reveals the sort of guild hall lounge. You can see ahead of you is sort of the semicircular office desk. To your left is a long banquet table. To your right, there are couches and reclining chairs and cushions, all kind of surrounding the central hearth. Um, and immediately you can see up on a ladder, which is kind of comical, behind the desk stands a sort of like strawberry blonde halfling woman, probably around 30ish or so, wearing pretty loose fitting, thin clothing, currently trying to mount what looks like this large, somewhat feline, somewhat humanoid head, taxidermied, and kind of positioning it. And does that look straight? Guys, Amy, hey, Amy. And Amy kind of goes, hi, Selena, hi, how are you doing? Oh, that looks great. Good job. We got a couple new people here. And Selena goes, oh, shit, okay. And she kind of scurries down the ladder and walks over and extends a hand to both of you.
He will take it and put like hold the hand in his and like shake it. So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Selena. I also work here. I'm with that doofus. Um, what's your? I didn't catch your name.
The name's Raaz.
I dig it. You're not from around here, are you?
No.
Cool.
Yes, but no. Kind of, but no.
I pick up what you're putting down. She kind of gives you like a knowing wink almost. And big guy. And the height difference here, Selena stands maybe about 3.5 feet tall compared to Halfthor, which is this hulking mammoth of a man. So she's kind of like reaching almost directly up to shake your hand.
I should put you on my shoulder.
I've already got a couple rides actually, so I appreciate it. But
Very well.
I'm Selena.
I'm Halfthor.
Seemed like a whole Thor to me.
You stole my joke right out of my mouth. So you guys are kind of coming at a bit of a weird time. I apologize. Mom and Dad are currently off away negotiating some new contract, I guess. So they're not here to officially welcome you, but why don't you get Amy, are you ready to go with that? And Amy kind of turns just like one more minute. I gotta send a couple more messages, but we should be just about ready to go. I just gotta make sure he's game. And Celine's like, okay, yeah, whatever, your magic shit, cool. Yeah, so why don't you guys mingle with other guild members, get situated, and Amy will hopefully be ready to go soon. And Amy's like, yeah, no, don't worry, he's actually, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, okay. And he almost looks like he's like hearing a voice that you guys aren't hearing. So, sitting around the guild lounge, doing various bits of relaxation, perhaps drinking, perhaps socializing, are our three other guests. So, what are you guys up to this lovely? It's probably early afternoon, probably like 1 o'clock, just after lunch.
Orsik is passed out in the corner on a couch with
Ah.
several tankards littering around the couch. There may be other guild members passed out with him. It was a big festival. Ah, don't poke the dragon's eye. Ugh.
Luce
Okay.
would probably
Uh,
just be reading.
All right. Like in the
Skamos is
other corner,
Oh.
just casually reading.
It's hiding.
Skamos is playing a game of Dragon's Ante with someone.
All right.
Amy, Amy,
Hey,
Amy, my boy.
how are you? Okay? Do you want more? I mean, we're running a little bit low, but I can get you. I know you don't like the wine, which I'm supposed to offer people the wine first, but I can get you more of that ale if you want it.
This is gonna sound very strange, my boy,
Yeah.
but I need water.
Okay, that I can do. And he like rushes off really quick, and Selena just kind of.
Ugh.
Selena kind of looks at you, Orsik, and goes, "We have a couple of new applicants. If you'd like to introduce yourself."
Oh, pleasure to meet. Holy cow, you're a giant! Looking at Halfthor.
Yes, indeed.
Aye. Excellent. We need more like you around here, I think. Orsik's the name. Orsik Clankberger the Third. One of, excuse me, one of two fine inventors running around this establishment.
Nice to meet you.
And you, pointing at Raaz, what's your name?
Philip.
Philip. I have no reason not to believe him.
And I guess your name is Orsik Clankberger the Third, right? One of the many of the Clankbergers, right?
Aye, yes, of the Clankberger clan.
It's an entire clan. That's really cool.
We don't talk very much anymore, but still.
Okay, bye.
Still got.
He goes over and looks what you're reading. I'm not sure what your character name is. I forget
Luce?
what Luce is reading. Just kind of like sneaks over and looks.
Probably just something about the local flora.
Like one of those like farmer's almanac sort of books for Kadori.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you like reading?
Hermit tendencies. Books are my only friends, really.
That's really unfortunate, but you know,
That's
I understand that.
sad.
I hope to
I'm good
change
with
that.
it.
But you know, I'm new, so maybe we could be friends. Who knows?
Cool.
All right, bye. He goes over to Skamos.
Oh.
Yo,
Hello.
Raaz Demura, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Raaz. What can I help you with?
What's the best or like the coolest like adventure you've gone on yet? Like you're like a veteran, right?
I've been on one mission for these people. Other than that, most of my life has been consumed by the church.
That's unfortunate. Do you like that?
Do I like the church or
Right, yeah,
the one adventure?
No, the church.
The church? Well, yeah, they saved me from a pretty bad attack on my town. So yeah, I owe them a lot. So I do like them.
Okay. Cool.
At this moment, Amy comes bursting back through carrying like a pitcher of water, and he looks like he's like finishing up a sentence. He's like, Yeah, I'll let them know right now. Okay, bye. And then he just kind of throws the tankard of water towards you, Orsik.
Thank you,
He
boy.
kind of splashes a little bit. He goes, "Okay, guys, drink that up really fast because I have a super exciting mission for you guys." Um, I don't know if all of you were here the first time, but so I've got this old friend from Lexigrad. His name is Shaenar, and he was kind enough to commission a quest for us a few weeks ago, and he's gonna do another one. He said um, that actually it's better if he explains it himself first. So he said he should, and as he says this, Amy's cut off by the front door opening, and in steps this rather tall, kind of lean, kind of sleazy looking high elf individual, sort of the arched brows, the exaggerated sharp features, the pointy ears, um, dressed in sort of archmage's robes that are this sort of light pastel color, but they seem faded and worn with time. His hands are just kind of tucked in his sleeves, and he's kind of got his nose tilted up, just kind of walks in and goes,
Who sent the Thalmor?
right, pretty much. um, Good day. Welcome. Thank you, Amnesty, for my lovely lack of an introduction. I am Shaenar, and I'm sure all of you have heard of me by now.
Not
I have
quite.
no idea who you are.
You're the Mushroom Man, aren't you?
I suppose that's a rather fitting nickname at this point.
Magical mushrooms.
Yes. The Tealeaf Adventuring Company was kind enough to assist me in acquiring some russet moss a few weeks ago, and my research on that has been going steady. So I appreciate the company's help. However, I am here on an entirely different matter of business. Um, it seems fate has brought me back yet again to inquire about the aid of this company. You see, in my research about the russet mold, I discovered that it grows near fallen meteorites, and thus I was tracking the trajectory of the planets and the stars and the comets. Um, and ironically enough, during my research, I accidentally spilled a little bit of that swill these hobbits call wine onto my star charts. And funnily enough, it revealed on the reverse of my chart an incantation, which I, of course, immediately uttered, which then revealed secondary star chart.
Seems very dangerous to do that.
What is life if you don't take some risks? The secondary star
True.
chart revealed and pinpointed with a little bit of calculation on my end two precise locations. One was in the scalding sands of Zararis, a few miles away from the oasis of Simmel, and the other was precisely the location of this guild hall. Curious, right? Naturally,
Very.
I was not satisfied with these answers, so I did a little more digging, and continuing to wet the back of the original star chart, it revealed information about a rare and quite useful tome known as the Index Incarnatus. Apparently contains lost information in Arcana that was once used to rule and found the earliest empires. It is this precise tome that I'm interested in. I myself traveled to the second location of the star charts revealed by the incantation, um, and I found myself discovering what appeared to be an ancient, lost tomb of sorts, which was magically sealed, barring my entry. Um, so, Naturally, I contacted Amnesty here. Good boy. And decided to recruit a little bit of aid in this quest. So, should you accompany me to this tomb and successfully retrieve the Index Incarnatum, I will happily pay each of you 750 gold pieces.
Hmm.
Okay. Just one question. What are we
Sure.
doing again?
Getting a book for that dude.
To put it simply, yes. However, that gold shall only be distributed should the Index Incarnatum be delivered to my hands personally without it being opened first. And as he says this, his eyes flare. He suddenly takes on a very serious, aggressive tone.
Any particular reason for this to be in your hands first?
Because I'm the one paying you for it.
Hmm.
So let me rephrase that. Any particular reason why you need to be the first one to open it?
It's quite dangerous, and quite frankly, I don't think any of you are truly capable of understanding its contents.
Try me.
Rude.
He's new.
So we're supposed to go to this tomb that you couldn't even open, and somehow open it and find this tomb in the tomb.
Don't win the tomb. Precisely. It's not a matter of capability, it's a matter of priorities. And I've got a lot on my plate. I've got my fingers in many stews currently. And so I decided to outsource this bit of work. Delving into trap riddled, ancient, dangerous tombs is not quite my forte. Although you seem like you're quite handy with some lockpicks yourself there, mate. So take it or leave it. I'm sure I can find some other imbeciles to swindle to do my dirty work for me if you all.
You know,
What?
you know we can all hear you, right?
I'm speaking out loud, just so you know. I'm happy to be a fool for you, though. That's really interesting.
Very well. Prepare whatever you need. We shall depart on amnesty. Say so, I suppose.
Excellent.
How are we getting there?
Oh, I will handle the transportation. Don't worry.
Orsik is kind of just pawing through a quick bag and he's looking through everything. All right, I'm ready to go.
From the last time, I might need to buy some potions
Sure.
based on
So-
prior experience.
So health potions are 50 gold apiece, but each character can only hold 3 of them at a time.
I'm going to buy 3.
There you go.
I'm also going to buy 3.
All right.
Is it just
Let me get
standard?
one.
Like,
Yeah, so it's 50 gold apiece, and they're 2d4 plus 2 a pop. Standard health.
is it just regular push up healing, or is it
Yeah, just a regular potion of healing.
Ignore me. Talk to myself.
No worries.
All right.
Settled then.
Orsik pulls on his gauntlets, kind of make sure the flint's working. There's a couple sparks flying out of it. All right, I should be good to go. Anybody else need anything?
How about you,
Luce
big
is
guy?
gonna grab her
Sorry.
quarterstaff.
All right, let's do this.
Mhm.
Let's get this over and done with. I want my pay now.
You'll get it when the job is complete. I promise you that. But rest assured, should any of you open that book, I will be aware of it. All right, come. And he holds his hands out and kind of motions for you all to link hands in like a circle.
Orsik makes a very dramatic flair of taking out a cloth to take his hand.
Is that to protect you from his cleanness or your dirt from his hand?
I don't know. It just felt like the right thing to do at the time. Are you taking this one or no?
I'll take that one.
Okay.
fully, like plated hand grasp. Pinchy.
So all of you link hands, and Shaenar turns to Amnesty and says, "Not joining us for this one." And Amnesty says, "Oh no, sorry, I gotta stay and kind of man the shop while Marigold and Reginald are." And Selena kind of pipes in, "You can call them mom and dad," from like a back room, and kind of starts blushing. Goes, "Yeah, I'll stick this one out. Good luck, guys."
You don't make them grandparents while we're gone, Amni, okay?
His red skin tones go even redder. As Shaenar, hi kitty. Hello. Okay, down you go. Cats. As Shaenar begins to mutter an incantation, you all feel this surge of energy, almost this extreme, overwhelming gravitational force, pull you towards the center of this circle that you guys are forming. There's a rush of wind and light and darkness, and you kind of go head over heels, somersaulting, flipping. Your sense of up is disrupted. Your sense of your orientation, you almost feel like you're in one of those like upside down crazy roller coasters. Your stomach kind of turns, your ears pop, your eyes kind of roll into the back of your head, and suddenly you find yourselves landing in a completely different surrounding. What hits you first is the extreme dry heat. It is probably upwards of 100 degrees currently, and all
Oh.
around you is just endless dunes of golden sand from
It's like a nice,
the horizon.
it's like a nice brisk summer for me.
Oh. This wasn't part of the deal.
Everyone okay?
Didn't like that. Robes were a mistake.
Whatever's left in that big pitcher of water, Orsik upends over his head before thinking about, actually the water, drinking the water might be a better idea. He shakes
Shaenar
the...
kind of dusts a little bit of sand off of his sleeves.
Oh, Orsik then shakes like a dog next to Shaenar, by the way.
Good thing on me too.
If you would be so kind as to accompany me, I shall lead you to the tomb. It's right this way. And he starts. Shaenar kind of spins on a heel and starts walking kind of up this large dune, kind of immediately in a direction.
Raaz is gonna slink next to Halfthor. I think we could take him. Do you think we can take him?
Do I hear him saying this?
Are you being quiet about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's, unfortunately, probably not. He's kind of just like whispering.
He is a sneaky boy.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Probably right.
Stops at the top of this sand dune and kind of looks back at all of you, kind of waiting for you to catch up.
I'm standing by him.
All right.
I'm gonna follow behind.
This would be like a normal trek in the woods for me.
Looking down into this small, sort of crested valley in between dunes, you can see what appears to be a small, sort of mini oasis and ancient, long worn by wind and sand and time, pillars and columns all sort of toppled over each other, and sort of built into this structure, almost very like ancient Olympian kind of vibe, is this large, sort of standing mausoleum. And in front of that is a large doorway. And Shaenar kind of gestures towards the doorway and says, "Well, there it is. Good luck. I shall wait here."
I hope a man named Sargeras doesn't take residence there.
You're just gonna wait here.
Yes, I've got some reading to occupy my mind while I wait.
Not suspicious at all. That's fine.
All right. So, those of you guys in the Twitch chat, this is where y'all need to start paying attention, because we have ourselves a little puzzle, per se. So here's the deal. The party is going to work together to try to solve this puzzle, which I will reveal in a moment. If you guys in the Twitch chat individually, I won't discourage working together, but we'll see. If the Twitch chat can solve the riddle and send me a direct message on Discord or Twitch or whatever, can send me. So each individual who sends me the correct answer gets a Tealeaf point. But if the party here solves the riddle first, tough beans. So,
Sick.
yeah, get those extra Tealeaf points. So, you guys approach the door to the mausoleum, and this is revealed to you.
Oh god.
Oh,
I will
no.
I will say, you guys are free to draw on this map. All I ask is just don't use red.
I
And just
cannot
remember,
draw on this
just
map.
remember that we're on Twitch. There you go. There's a box.
Well, if I draw on it, it shows up on Twitch, so.
Yeah, it'll show up on Twitch for everybody.
Okay, fair
Like,
enough. Okay.
yeah. You guys can scribble all over this, do whatever you got to do. And I will be watching my DMs.
Question?
Sure.
What rating is this in? Or is it just kind of like random patterns?
Make me a history check.
Okay.
Roll the night.
Where are you? Hey.
Not all right. So it's not necessarily a language per se. Nat 20. But you guys both recognize some of the symbols as being there's a mixture of common, of draconic, and abyssal. And again, this isn't necessarily like a language per se. They're more symbols, but they're of that style, if that makes sense.
Oh, do I recognize the abyssal? Because I can speak and read abyssal.
Right. So it's not like they say specific words, but you would know enough to be like, that is kind of from abyssal. It's not like it's hard to explain.
Okay. I understand. It's like things that look similar to something that would be in it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like for like an English speaker seeing like an ampersand. Like
Well,
you know it kind of means the word and, but it's not necessarily a letter or a word.
Well, it's
Right.
like there are letters and symbols in like actual common speak too, so.
Yes, there's a couple letters in common.
Yeah. Huh. This is not the kind of puzzle I enjoy.
So if it's utilizing the alphabet, then I would think like the first letter is an A because it's like A. You know what I mean? Because there's 25 letters in the very top.
That makes sense.
Do you dig it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Luke,
Like
why
I
are you
said,
doing this to me?
draw on maps if it helps you guys keep track of what you're looking at.
So, all right then. I'll start doing some drawing then.
Does it look like there's one that's kind of scratched off, missing a little bit?
This one up here. That is, it's a little worn. Like this has been in the desert, so like all of the runes are a little worn. But that is intentionally like that little kind of dotted.
Okay.
That is one of the symbols. Yeah.
And it's those dots.
Yeah, just like those dots right there. I was just kind of running out of ideas for symbols, to be honest. So I made a little stick figure out of dots, and that's one of the symbols.
Yeah,
Solid.
that would make it 26 characters on top. And these wheels might be some kind of cipher.
Twitch chat getting in on this. They're all excited.
I'm confused about this one. There's no other one in the top list for it. But there's one in the bottom list. Right there.
But that might be the key to the cipher then,
Possibly.
depending on what. We don't really have anything on the bottom that. So, say that is the second letter here. And now we have,
Mm.
if we can find one of the symbols on this wheel that matches up with this, assume, so 26 letters.
Mm.
This is WeeWoo Genius coming out, which is not a good thing because there's no such thing. Because we can assume that, I don't like that color. Like we could assume that that's an A, this is a B, because it's 26. I mean,
Right.
that's why I'm kind of pointing towards it being a cipher. Do I have an actual text tool on here, Luke? So I can type.
You should actually.
Yeah,
Go to
I think they
drawing
meet the
tool,
brush.
all the way at the bottom.
Okay.
It says draw shape freehand polygon line text.
Okay, cool. That makes things a little better. And it's not the right color anyway, so. So just thinking about it as an actual cipher, and I want to put it at a different spot because it's not really where I want to.
I was never good with those.
I'm not terrible with them, sadly. And
I'm pretty bad at puzzles.
So let me see if I can get this. So what I'm saying is A, and then, so that is the second character we have. I don't know if that actually gets us anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't actually help me. But that, so figuring out what the symbols are on the third wheel may help us figure out which ones are on the second, which may identify the first and the middle, which is probably the password.
Or phrase.
Or phrase.
This is a genuine practice in poker face. This is interesting.
Or it just sets off a fireball and we all die.
Well, some of you will die.
Anyone want to touch it to find out?
Nope. That's how you lose fingers.
Not really a diviner myself.
Ross pokes the entire thing.
Just kind of put your hand up to it.
Yeah,
it's warm from being in the desert sun, but no, it's made out of some like it's like a sandstone almost.
Ross touches it and starts screaming, and then he begins to his skin from his fingers going up his arm begins to turn black, and then his entire body goes black, and he just freezes in place.
Can I tell that he's bluffing?
Make a deception check.
Because I'm a changeling, so I could do that.
Deception versus insight.
Okay.
I don't really have squares either on this, but we have 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tie goes to the default. So you would fall for it. It looks like he's touching this wall is dissolving Raaz and petrifying him or some shit.
Oh no.
Luce backs away slowly.
He lowers his arm. I'm just kidding. And he turns back to normal. Or the way he was before, it's not normal, but the way he was before.
Shaenar kind of lowers the pamphlet that he was reading and kind of looks at you, Raaz, and just back to reading.
Luke, Luke, this symbol right here.
Yeah.
Is that just a lowercase a, or is it?
That is a lowercase a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are literal letters. Okay, sick.
So we have a lowercase a, it looks like a V, an I, a C, an E.
Correct.
But is the 3 lines A because of the top alphabet?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh.
But it's been years since I've done any kind of actual ciphers.
What? I wonder, does it work like this? Can they go across from each other? Because that would make sense with that being the lowercase a and that meeting with that one.
Yeah, but and then that would make that V if that's the case, or a lowercase v, which would be that. Maybe? But then that would be...
A really weird place for a V.
Yes, it would. I cast a spell magic. I don't have that.
I would like to solve
Yeah.
archive.
As you say
Holy
the
shit!
word archive, there's a soft rumbling as the sandstone door slowly begins to rise open, revealing a dark interior. Nice
Sick.
job, Raaz.
Nice!
I petrified myself again.
Holy shit!
It's like
So-
Jeopardy.
It
Jesus.
was the cross pattern, wasn't it?
Yep. Skamos
Once
had
I
it.
figured that, once I figured that out, yep, there you go.
Yep. Very nice.
Very nice.
That was incredibly fast, guys. Wow.
Good work, chat. We did it.
So no bonus Tealeaf points. Unfortunately, this party's too smart for y'all.
Eh.
So, as the door opens and reveals kind of this dark interior, what is your marching order?
Middle.
Front middle.
I'll be in the
Since you
front.
solved it, I would like to go. Like, I mean, could I go ahead of you? Do you mind, Luce?
Go for it.
All right.
Like,
so
I could do that if you like.
Raaz is taking point.
I'm behind him.
Okay. Orsik is behind him.
Who has dark vision and who doesn't?
What's up?
I said, who has dark vision and who doesn't?
I do.
I do.
I think this entire party does actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yes! This party is the one that does everything right, but I don't know if that's a good thing right now. 'Cause
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
perfectly balanced.
I'm gonna take a picture of that puzzle and put it in the Discord for people to try to figure it out at home. So we've got Raaz up front, Orsik's right behind him. Where's everybody else?
Luce is behind Orsik.
Okay. And Skamos and Halfthor. It looks like you guys could go two side by side if you want.
Oh, I'm in the second file
Oh.
then.
Okay.
I'll bump shoulders with this tall man.
Alrighty. So as you guys file up and begin marching, immediately you're kind of hit with a wave of cold, stale air. Apparently has not been touched in some time.
Ah, I
That's
l-
Quite musty in here.
that's a
death
beautiful
and
smell.
dust and decay immediately kind of wafts over you.
Okay, that one not so much.
Yeah, it's
It's very familiar for me.
It's like that refreshing cool, and then like a millisecond later, it's like, oh yeah, that's rank.
I'm completely used to this smell.
All right. As you walk in, you can begin to see.
Before
go ahead.
before we walk away, I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground and I'm gonna use magical tinkering real quick
Okay.
to make a like the loudest cricket chirping I can, and then throw it out back the door toward Shaenar so he's disturbed the entire time he's up here, and then we can continue.
You see, Shaenar kind of lowers his little pamphlet and looks at all of you, and kind of has an approving look on his face.
And then the cricket starts.
he kind of
It's very irregular too. So
intermittent and irregular.
yeah.
Okay, I love it. All right. So, as you guys descend into the tomb, you can see on either side, it's very faded with dust and cobwebs, would appear to be pictographs, almost sort of ancient Egyptian style hieroglyphics on either side, depicting various humanoid figures and various poses. Um, and as you continue down, you can start to see sarcophagi kind of embedded into little recesses in the wall. Every maybe 15 feet or so, there's another sarcophagus. Vaguely humanoid in shape, about human size, but so lost and worn to time that most of the finer details of the actual figure that it's supposed to represent are pretty lost to time.
Oh,
As you continue pressing further and further into the tomb, you can see that with your dark vision, you can see that the room sort of begins to branch into a T intersection, and so you're coming up to a left-hand turn or a right-hand turn.
left or right hand search, everybody.
Flip a coin.
Before you can even react, you hear this horrific screech, this loud pitch, almost like the Nazgul. That I won't try to replicate it because I don't want to.
Thank you.
Lose your voice.
This high pitched, and you see emerging kind of out of nothingness these horrific figures, and I will move the map. Two of these vaguely humanoid creatures with scales of this black inky material kind of creeping up their arms and faces and necks, vaguely feminine, almost androgynous in form, kind of just twisting and kind of, they look horrific and malnourished and in pain, kind of screech out in unison and lunge towards you guys. I need everybody to go ahead and roll me initiative.
Click on.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's a beautiful 3.
Very nice.
I can't see anything. All I see is darkness.
Oh, let me see if I can't get you vision.
Oh, I thought I set up the vision for him.
If I knew where that song, I
I
would have
also
kept
can
going.
only see dark. I don't know.
Just for future guys, if you do click on your token first, then roll initiative, it comes up in the turn order automatically.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So Cleric and Graceless, can you guys see now?
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. So Luce had a. Sorry, I gotta add you guys all. Luce had a 17. Skamos had a 2.
Yeah.
Orsik's in there with a 3. Halfthor.
I rolled a 3, but got a 2.
That's a 10 for Halfthor. Raaz is in there. Oh, Raaz did not add to the initiative. Zach, I thought you were better than this. Kidding.
I did. I can't see myself though, so I'm not sure if I have connection to my thing.
Yeah, let me. You know what I think it is I think copying and pasting gets rid of the vision setting. So I have to actually drag you guys. I'll remember that for the future. But so everyone should be able to see themselves now.
Yes, I can.
Halfthor, can you see yourself?
Yep.
Good. Beautiful. Okay. So we got Orsik, we got Skamos, we got Luce, we got Halfthor, we got Raaz. Let me roll initiative for these bad boys right quick.
Bad ladies.
Bad.
Presumed.
Bad
Ah.
Sorry.
And at the top of the initiative is Luce, as these two vaguely feminine creatures kind of creep forward, twisting and contorting, almost like very like Silent Hill-esque. You have the action.
All right, I'm gonna ready my quarterstaff and use Shillelagh.
All right, magically glowy shillelagh. Beautiful. All right. Actually, I forgot to do this. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make a macro for you super quick, so you are doing your shillelagh, right? Because I remember last time we had to do math.
Not math.
Hashtag maths.
I
I'm real
cannot
bad at math.
Shillelagh. SHIL.
LELAGH.
Okay, that's with wisdom 1d8 plus. Okay, so now you have the Shillelagh attack in your attack macros there, so you're good to go. Okay, so you
Awesome.
action cast Shillelagh. Your quarterstaff begins to glow with this vibrant sort of green natural magics. Any movement or bonus action?
I'm gonna move. If I can get this to work again. Jeez. There.
All right.
Fighting with it.
So you're still on the measuring tool. You got to go to the selecting tool.
Yeah.
And then move yourself. There you go. So
Okay.
you push right through everybody, make your staff glow with Shillelagh energy, and get right up in this creature's face. I like it. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. And just to kind of keep things moving, if you guys could do me a favor and at the end of your turn, just let me know that you're done so we can keep things moving. Thank you. All right. So Luce steps up in the fray. Good to go. Up next is Razzle Dazzle. I love it.
Raaz is going to look back at the creature near him and then looks forward, and he's going to push past Halfthor and kind of like skirt past him, and drawing his rapier, he's going to launch himself at this top lady.
Alrighty. Cleric, you can go ahead and roll a hit die for
I-
me. There you go. Cool.
I
Or
did
kick
it already.
down, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, the natural
That's
one.
the nat
As you-
one. Ooh.
As you slink past Halfthor, he kind of like shrugs, and underestimating his massive size, you actually trip over his ankle and kind of like mess up that like weaving sidestep. So you actually like stumble forward, kind of ending up just barely preventing yourself from crashing into this creature, and like take like a half-hearted swipe, trying to right yourself so you don't fall prone, and it just kind of looks at you, just
And then I'm gonna stab her in the kneecap. Oh no.
all right. Unfortunately, kind of trying to salvage whatever bit of momentum you can, you swing and don't find purchase.
I shouldn't have done this. End of turn.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
So,
So
looking
there's
around,
three
seeing
parts
that
to your turn. You have your action, which is mostly like attack. Your
Mhm.
bonus action, which I think your only option is either drink a health potion or rage, and then your movement, which you have 30 feet of movement or 6 squares.
so after seeing Raz completely miss on his attempt to attack one of the beings, I'm going to move down here
Okay.
and taking out my great axe, I'm going to take a wild swing at the other being.
Go for it. All right. So did you rage first?
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna add that too. So you walk up to this thing, just calm, cool, casual, pull out this massive two-handed great axe, and just with this giant arcing swing, make contact, and the creature winces and shrieks in pain. And you can see this like black inky substance. You assume is blood, but it doesn't quite have that same viscosity to it. It almost flows more like water. Comes oozing out of the creature for 11 points of damage. Hot damn! All right, good stuff. That hurt it. It looks pretty angry from that.
And
Excellent.
that'll end my turn.
All right, these creatures are going to lunge out and lash out with speed faster than you were anticipating. You can see the inky scales kind of growing up their arms, almost grow into this blade-like shape as they take this claw attack. So the first one's going to be towards Raaz. That is a 22 to hit, buddy.
Just hits.
All right, so that's 7 points of slashing damage, as that was a pretty high damage roll.
How much damage?
7 points of slashing.
Okay. Still standing.
Just barely. The other one is going to take a slash at you, Halfthor. And oh boy, that is a natural 20.
Woof.
Oof. All right, so Halfthor, you also take 7 points of slashing damage.
Does that already hit?
He was not raging.
Okay.
Yeah, so the full 7. All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, man, ugly first round.
Yeah, seriously.
You're
All right. You guys over there, okay? Okay. I'll be with the little one, or the big one, I should say. And so I just turn around and my palms together, and I skip a firebolt towards
all right.
this
The steel
one.
and the flint. Go
Yep.
for it.
16
16 hits.
with
It's a little cinder kind of catches it in the shoulder. It doesn't really seem to pay any mind to it, but you think it did some damage.
Okay, all right. Well, at least the flints are working this time.
Oh, baby fire. Yeah.
All right, you hold her off. I'll keep doing what I do. Bonus action. Do I have anything? I don't think I do. Not really. I take a quick look at all the stonework around here. How stable is it?
Well, you are a dwarf,
I
so
know.
go ahead and make a
Well-
history check with advantage, or whatever that stone
It's
cutting.
it's advantage on a history check for
All right.
stonework. So
It's old, real old. You'd probably have to spend a little bit more time, not in the middle of getting attacked, to like inspect it fully. But at a quick glance, yeah, this predates anything that you have knowledge of.
okay. I didn't took sticky boom boom today. All right, that's my turn.
All right. ClericSkamos, you are up. Bring up the rear.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Skamos right in good next to this one,
Okay.
and I'm going to this time, for the first time, cast inflicting wounds on it.
Ooh, all right. 23. Oh, you got to make.
That's damage. Yeah, that's a
damage.
damage.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
let me get that d20 roll. So it'd be +4. There.
21 will hit for 23 points of necrotic damage. As you reach out and grasp this, kind of holding on to your holy symbol with the other hand, you see the flesh, almost like some of the sand, this like papery texture, begin to just wither and rot away, almost like paper in a fire, kind of curling away from the point of impact. It looks heavily wounded by that, but still barely kicking. Good shit. That was a fuckload of damage.
3d10 level 1.
Yeah.
Beautiful spell.
And do you get anything special from being a death cleric from that?
I can do it to 2 people if they're close enough. That's
Gotcha.
the only
Okay.
perk at the moment.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions, so I'll just stand here and look pretty.
All right. Sounds good. Top of the round is Luce.
All right, so I'm gonna hit the thing closest to me with Shillelagh.
All right.
Ooh.
Oof. Unfortunately, the 8. They've got sort of this strange kind of jerky twisting motion to them that makes them a little difficult to predict. So you big two-handed swing and whoosh, find a whole bunch of air.
That's pretty much all I've got.
All right. Raaz, you are up.
I still have my rapier out, and I will try to stab.
All right. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
For 13 points. Very nice. Kinda,
Stab. And I run. Actually, no. I'm going to stay there. Go ahead.
Finding that sort of rhythm to this strange alien movement, you kind of wait for a moment for it to kind of expose its flank, and you take your rapier and pierce in. Quick little jab in. Very nice.
And then bonus action, stab in the foot. 23.
All right. Stab in the foot will connect for another. Wow, 7 points. Nice.
Actually, it would be. I'm not sure if I add my damage.
I don't think you add the +3. You're right, because it's the offhand.
It's just max 4. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so still 4 points of damage. Nice.
And then I'm gonna like look back and say, "There's another one like on the way." So there we go. End of turn.
Alrighty. Halfthor, you are up.
So obviously we haven't killed this thing yet.
It's looking pretty heavily wounded.
So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move back a little bit.
Okay. If
Kinda
you step
do it.
away from it, just so you know, it gets what's called an attack of opportunity. So it's going to get 1 free attack against you if you're willing to risk it.
Yeah, we'll risk it.
Okay, so it's going to use its reaction to take 1 opportunity attack against you. 1 claw attack is a natural 1, actually. So you manage to just kind of like Hulk back faster than it can react. It kind of swipes out of the air. So that's your movement.
Well, that boy moves fast.
That boy knows how to run. And then I'm going to pull out a javelin and throw it at it
Okay, cool.
to
Go
try
for it.
to get rid of it.
All right, yeah. So you take your javelin and kind of just like load it and then pierce it, and it pierces straight into this creature's chest, and you see it just kind of crumple in on itself. Defeated.
Okay, that was a pretty cool move when you think about it.
Yeah, just kind of like
Pretty
full on
sick.
Spartan, Leonidas style.
And I imagine
Very-
it like cool as anything. He just like
So, yeah, no big. This is like every day. Swifty thick boy, yeah. Alrighty. So you do still have 3 squares of movement because you have 30 feet of movement. And you've moved 15. So if you'd like to move further, you can, or you can kind of hang out right there.
I'm going to hang out right there.
Alrighty. So are you all set?
I'm good to go.
Cool. This creature's turn. It's going to kind of like grasping its side, like start clawing and like trying to stop this ink, this like black inky substance from pouring out of the various skewers that Raaz has poked into it. She's going to make a claw attack against you, Luce. That's a 15 to hit.
It hits.
All right, so you take 2 points of slashing damage as she kind of grazes your shoulder a little bit. And you can kind of see, you feel like the it doesn't draw blood, but you can definitely feel like the red kind of skin rising up in reaction to it. And you can kind of see it start to grow with this like black inky substance kind of over it, which then quickly fades. But a little bit of damage. This one is going to move up. You hear another hiss as this one actually kind of like lashes out wildly, and you can see these sort of globs of that same inky substance actually launch towards you, Luce. So it's going to make a ranged attack against you. That is also a 15 to hit. Okay. So you take 3 points of, or sorry, you take 6 points of necrotic damage as it kind of just impacts you, and you kind of feel it start to like burn and eat away at the flesh. So a total of 8 damage on you. All right, Orsik, you're up.
I'm just gonna quickly turn and firebolt the one I can see,
Okay.
which is well, not Raaz. Sorry, Raaz. That one.
Yep.
And firebolt.
Don't tase me, bro.
I got that. If I'm getting closer, that's a roll.
There you go. There you go. 22 will hit, and that one impacts it directly in the chest. 10 points of fire damage. It's looking like another one of those would rock its world. It's looking pretty hurt.
I'm going to kind of move around the corner and then see this one and be like, "Oh shit!"
All right.
Bonus? No, I'm good. I think I'm good.
Alrighty. Skamos, bringing up the rear.
Oh, you got in my way. I'm gonna move over this way, and then I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on this one.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, god damn it.
It's got to make a spell attack.
Yeah. 8 seconds. Aw.
Ooh,
Whiffed.
unfortunately, this bolt of that sickly energy kind of crashes into the wall behind it. That's a miss, unfortunately. I still have a bonus in any movement if you'd like to use it.
I'm going to move up a little bit closer to these two.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end there.
Cool. All right. Top of round 3. Luce, you're up.
I am gonna move over here and use Shillelagh again.
All right. There you go. 24 will hit for a whopping 5 points of damage.
That is a
looking-
roll.
Yeah, that was a 19 and a 20. Very nice.
Cool.
As you move over here, Luce, make me a perception check. You kind of like double take at something really quick.
Ooh.
Unfortunately,
No, well, I mean, she gets advantage on those, but still not good.
oh, you do get advantage on them. There's something kind of catches your eye, but you're in the middle of the heat of combat that you don't really kind of manage to. You're too focused on that swing, and you connect, and that satisfying crack underneath the impact, and it kind of puts that little glint that you saw out of your mind. Anything
I
else?
fix.
Am I able to use my healing potion as a bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action. You can chug that. So that's 2d4 plus 2 health back to you.
How does one go about doing that?
So up in the top left, I think near the bottom, there's a little dice roller there, and you can click on the d4 and you can roll 2 of them.
Aha.
So that's 4 health back to you. That was a really shitty dilute healing potion, unfortunately.
Some
you can
sand
take-
got in it.
Yeah, you take 4 health back. Hey, it's better than nothing. All right.
That's it.
Alrighty. Raaz, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to bob and weave and try to stab,
All right.
trying to take out this individual. Yeah. Nope.
Ooh, unfortunately, yeah.
Then
It's
he's
that
gonna.
strange, weird movement again.
I'm
But
not that.
you got the
I'm
bonus
not that high level. I do, and I can't bonus action disengage because I'm only a wee bab. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Baby adventure.
stab in the leg with a dagger.
Alright.
20 to hit.
will hit. And that does proc sneak attack.
Yeah.
So that's 4
So-
points of damage. All right, all right. Heavily wounded, but still kicking.
Raaz looks towards Skamos and mouths, "Help me." End of turn.
I'm getting that.
Halfthor, you are up.
Once again, coming in to save the day. I'm going to throw a hand axe at this thing
All right,
since I have 2 of them on me.
sure.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, unfortunately, it kind of like cleaves like just over the shoulder. You actually managed to cut off a little bit of the hair, and you see it like stick into the stone behind it and kind of quiver for a little second, but unfortunately not enough to do any damage. So
God
close.
damn it. And I'm just going to stay where I'm at in case
Alright.
I need to put myself in the way. And that'll end my turn.
All right. This creature is going to shriek again and swing out at Raaz with a claw attack. That's an 8 to hit.
Misses.
8 probably misses. The other one is going to do its sort of shadow ink attack, range attack at Skamos. Kind of seeing the ray of sickness there. It's going to use its ranged attack. Double natural ones. Wow. So that's a
Sick.
definite miss. All right.
Just flip it off.
Yeah. Orsik, you're up. At the start of your turn, Orsik, make me a perception check.
Oh, I'm not good at that. I'm really not good at that.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna move in on this one because Orsik is headstrong and stupid.
Okay.
We've determined
As
this.
you step here,
Yep.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Anything to do with stonework?
Nope.
Nah.
As the floor beneath you sinks underneath your footfall, and you hear as arrows fly out of this strange statue towards you. It's a dexterity saving throw.
I know. That's a 16.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
You manage to hit the ground. You are prone, but you don't take any damage.
Would Orsik pretty much know what he just stepped into, though?
Definitely like a pressure plated trap.
Pressure plate right here. Well, changes what I was gonna do, but I could probably get a firebolt off from here, right?
All right, you are prone because you like hit the deck to avoid the arrow, so you can
Okay.
stand up if you'd like.
Okay, I'll go to one knee just to be safe, and
Sure.
I'll skip off a firebolt.
Cool, go for it. At this guy right here.
Yes.
Very cool. Oh, I'm just gonna take the first one. 23 hits for 9 points of fire damage.
All right. It was a little slow on the click, but I'll take the 23 and the 9.
All right, very nice.
All right, cool. Yeah. Watch the arrows.
All right, end your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Skamos, you are up.
How's this one looking right here?
The one surrounded by Raaz and Luce is very weak.
I'm gonna move up right here, and I'm gonna smack it with my mace. Oh, ignore the
Alright.
first one. Ignore.
The 14 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
Nice. Yeah, like a half second to go through. There you go.
All right. Mace to the face, just poof, and you actually kind of like cock the thing's head, and it just kind of crumples again, almost looking like it's just like withering away at the impact. He's dead.
I helped.
Very nice.
Good job.
Rudy throwing some shade. All right. Anything else, Skamos?
I'm gonna get to like right at the edge of the right where the edge of the danger zone would probably be, and kind of just wait there.
Danger zone.
All right. Luce, you are up.
Oh man. I would say I would move, but I'm afraid of getting arrowed.
You could try to inspect the trap, try to figure out how it works, if you'd like, and take your action to do so.
Sure.
All right. So that's an investigation check if you'd like to do that. All right.
Here we go.
So you see the area where Orsik stepped, and that entire kind of 3x3 or 2x3 grid all kind of sank at the same time. You gather that this was kind of a one-time activation trap, so that crossing now is harmless. Like,
Can I tell the rest of the party that?
Orsik's weight is already keeping the pressure plate down, so you could kind of like run across without any penalty.
Was that a fat joke?
Damn, boy.
Hey guys, I think
you
it's good. So that was my action, you said?
Yeah.
So can I move still?
Yep, you can still move and you still have a bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Whoops, wrong one. Gonna come up here.
All right, getting right up.
And
there.
then that's it.
All right, beautiful. Raaz, you are up. Is it Raaz or Raaz? I'm sorry.
It's Raaz. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not really heartbroken.
I am.
As Raaz just kind of like runs over this lady, and looking at is it the entire area that is pressed down?
Yeah, it's
now?
like the entire pressure plate. It's like one big pressure plate got pushed down.
Does Raaz think that he can mess with this pressure plate to break it so that it doesn't get pushed down again?
Absolutely. You can make a thieves' tools check if you'd like.
I sure would like to do that. Kia.
All right. So you actually kind of find the mechanism that is triggered when the plate sinks. And easily enough, actually, you kind of use a bit of your tools and actually kind of take a file and manage to find conveniently kind of like a rock and actually jam the rock into it so that the pressure plate is kind of permanently at a tilt. And you see like the four corners all kind of have to simultaneously hit the contact points at the same time. To activate the arrows, but by jamming it, you've kind of slightly askewed the pressure plate so that even if you put a lot of weight on it, it's never going to hit that fourth contact, and thus the trap is deactivated.
Other than a rock, could I just use this lady behind me, or is she dust right now?
She kind of crumbled into like basically ash.
Okay, so there's
But there
nothing
might be, like, a
physical to
solid
her.
chunk. There might be like a solid chunk.
I'll use a solid chunk of her and do it.
Yeah, you grab like a femur or something, kind of jam it in there.
That's
There
good.
you go.
End of turn.
End of turn.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
All right. So, with the pressure plate all fucked up, I'm gonna try to make a move to go take out this other creature. Let's see. Can I move there?
5, 10, 15. Yeah, perfect. Right
Cool.
up in its business.
Right up in its business. I'm gonna pull out my great axe once again and take a swing at this thing.
All right. The 11 is just enough to hit for 15 points. That's max damage. You get this deep sinking right into like the clavicle. The head of your axe kind of sinks a few inches deep into its chest, and you have to actually kind of put your foot on it to try to yank the axe back out with that like little extra gore at the end. 15 points of damage. That's a fuckload. All right.
Yeah, get some.
All right. Anything else?
That will be it.
All right, beautiful. It's now the creature's turn. It's not too happy about that, so it's just gonna lunge at you with this claw attack, just like full, like blood in its eyes, going for the kill here. That is an 11 to hit you, sir. So what's your armor class? It should be at the top.
13.
13. Okay, so the 11 actually misses. You actually kind of manage to like take your battle axe and like hold it up in sort of a block as it just swipes out. You manage to just barely keep the claws inches from your face as it would have torn you to shreds. You kind of shove it backwards and she kind of repositions. Take no damage. Very nice. Orsik, you are up.
I know. I'll be there in a second.
Oh, he's flossing.
And I fucking
Thank you,
hate
Wolf.
it, he says.
Thank you, Wolf. Thank
Okay.
you.
Please, someone clip that for me to watch later. I missed it. Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna move up
Okay.
off the pressure plate.
Yeah. The
And-
pressure plate does like rise, but because Raaz disabled it, it kind of like clanks. It's definitely askew.
So, Orsik starts turning the crank on his right hand, winds up, and throws a shocking grasp at the creature.
All right. A 15 connects for 8 points of damage. You see it's temporarily kind of jolting from the electric shock, so it does not have a reaction this turn.
Excellent. That will be my turn.
All right. All right. Skamos, you are up.
There's a lot of people in the way.
So you can move through allies at no penalty. You just can't end your term in the same square as anybody else. We got another philosopher team.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right here then, and another inflict wounds, which will finish off my first level spells.
Okay.
Oh, that fan feels good. I'm gonna stay right here for a second.
Ooh, okay, that's actually the roll, the
Okay, that's the
D20
attack
roll.
roll. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's a miss. As you go to reach out, she actually grabs your hand and holds it, and you kind of feel that flare of your holy necrotic energy kind of fizzle in your hand as she shoves you back. Unfortunately,
Holy necrotic energy. I love
it's
it.
It's not radiant necrotic. It's holy necrotic.
I don't have anything else to do then. I'm good.
All right, Luce, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna move to flank and
Okay.
use Shillelagh again.
14 gets in there for 4 points of damage. A good old bonk. It's looking pretty heavily wounded, but it's still standing.
And then that's it.
All right, Raaz, you are up.
Noticing that his little fixing actually worked, he's rather proud. He's gonna skip forward and try to slide in between his friends. Aw, friends. And stab with his rapier.
All right.
Yeah. And,
Ooh, 10 is just barely a miss.
okay. Then he's gonna bring with a dagger offhand.
All right.
11.
11 gets in, though.
Hey.
Hey.
Opa.
Yeah.
You actually take your dagger and you're like shit, and you actually take the dagger and use the butt of it to hit the front of the rapier, which actually kind of pierces the skin.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 8 points of piercing, and that actually does it. It kind of crumbles into dust from the wound.
I did it.
Hey, you did.
Very nice. Anything else?
No.
All right.
No. He
Fine.
he looks forward and sees more statues potentially. No, there's not. There's a sarcophagus, but still, yeah, he's staying where he is.
Okay. So we are, although there are no baddies on the board, we're still in initiative because this is still a dungeon crawl. So we're gonna maintain initiative.
Is there any blood coming out of the one next to me? That black stuff?
That inky substance? Yeah, I would say it kind of splurt everywhere.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Curious. Okay.
Of course.
Oh, I see what you're getting at, and it doesn't flow like blood. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
All right. So, I guess I'm going to move ahead a little bit to try to see if there's anything around the corner.
Make me a perception check, Halfthor. Okay. You're determined. You're on a warpath.
Always. So I'm going to move here.
Okay. As you step there, you feel something tug at your ankle as you actually hit a tripwire, and you see kind of spring-loaded up from this pile of rubble next to you is some sort of ancient ballista which fires a javelin at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right, you manage to just barely avoid the spear that comes flying towards you. It's this sort of Matrix-like moment where you're just barely avoid it because the DC was a 13, and you avoid taking any damage at all. However, you do see ahead of you another one of these twisted abomination creatures, kind of shrieking in place as you round the corner. So you still have your action.
Right. So if that missed right now, I'm
You
going
still
to
have 2
take.
squares of movement.
I'm going to stay right there on the corner.
Okay.
And I am going to take a throw with one of my javelins at that creature.
Go for it. You might want to step up one more square. Actually, no, it's a 30 feet. So, ooh, shit, the critical hit. Oh,
Ooh.
baby. Okay. So, That you're not raging, but that is still 11 points of piercing damage as the javelin just flies through the air and pierces the thing right in sort of the lower abdomen. And it kind of goes and starts like yanking and trying to pull the javelin out of the wound, which you're not supposed to do, by the way. All right. Anything else? That was a nice, solid crit.
No, that'll end my turn.
All right.
I am the shit.
All right. The creature manages to yank the spear out and comes charging at you with the same spear. And it's going to make the attack at you.
Bitch.
That is an 8 to hit.
It misses.
So she actually doesn't go for like the piercing, like logical spear pointy end. She actually tries to like crack it over your head with like a two-handed overswing, and it hits you and snaps, not doing any damage. You're rippling muscle, and it just like breaks the javelin. And she's kind of looking, and you see the claws kind of rise up, but you don't take any damage.
Nice try, little thing.
Orsik, you are up.
Orsik is up, huh? So, I'm gonna take a quick moment, pull a cloth out of my bag, probably the same one I used to not touch Shaenar, and
Okay.
wipe up as much of that goop as I can.
Interesting.
And
Okay.
And then pull out just a little leather satchel, and then tuck it inside for later.
Okay. You can add to your inventory 1 shadow goop.
Shadow goop.
Shadow goop. That's what we'll call it. I don't know what that means.
Goop.
All right. So that was your action to do so.
Uh-huh. Shadow goop. And I'm going to just move up. 1, 2... Do I see the tripwire?
The tripwire has been deactivated from
Okay.
him. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll back him up from here.
Cool.
And just be like,
Climbing up over the rubble a little
you
bit.
got this, Blad. You got this.
All right.
I pat on his back.
Cool. All right. Skamos is up.
Okay. I'm gonna from a safe distance. I can see the monster attacking him, right?
It's technically around the corner, so it's gonna have like 3/4 cover from this angle. But if you maybe sidestep a little bit, you'd have a cleaner shot on it.
Or like right here.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Okay, I'm gonna do one of those good old Toll the Deads that I have.
So it's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. That is a 14 on the save.
That passes.
All right. So the Toll the Dead unfortunately does not have any effect.
Darn. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
I got nothing bonus.
Top of the round, Luce.
All right, I'm going to use Wild Shape,
Ooh, all right.
and I'm going to turn into a tiger.
Alrighty, let me get you a tiger.
It's like rage, but cooler.
Oh, tigers are medium creatures? Let's see. Stand by. I will. Be edited and controlled by Graceless. Where are you?
In the
There we
list of
go.
500 players.
I know, it's like crazy. Okay, so that character sheet should show up in your journal tab now.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm just gonna hide Graceless for now. Goodbye, Graceless.
Okay.
The tiger does have vision. Actually, does the tiger have dark vision?
Probably
Oh,
not.
that's a good point.
Interesting point. Let's look. The tiger does not have dark vision. That's stupid.
Oh God.
Tigers can see in the dark. That's stupid.
That's a weird cat.
Yeah. Let me give you vision on your token.
DM ruling says no.
Why can't I edit the token?
There's a hunting party forming in Twitch chat.
A hunting party.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Something about an elephant gun.
I don't even want to know. Can you see, Graceless?
Yeah,
You can see from the tiger's perspective or from Luce's perspective?
can't tell the difference.
Okay. Then yeah, so bonus action, you transform into a tiger. You should be able to move that tiger around now. Let me know if you
Yep.
can't. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Gonna move up to here
Alrighty.
and gonna use bite.
All right. The bite gets through for 11 points of piercing. Nice. Very cool.
All right, and that's it.
All right. We got a tiger on the field now. Tiger King. All right. Rob, start up.
Ross sees the tiger transformation and goes, "Same hat." Like, hey, shape changer's nice. He's gonna like rush forward, and as he does, he's sheathing his rapier and pulling his a short bow out of like behind under his cloak.
Okay.
And he's gonna shoot this thing, this creature lady,
Go
with
for
a
it.
short bow. Kia.
18 will hit with the sneak attack damage. All right. That's 8 points. Very nice.
And that's it.
Halfthor.
End of turn.
Jesus.
I don't even want to know what's going on in the Twitch chat right now. You guys are insane.
I gotta read this one. I'm sorry. Hemingway went big or went home. This time he went both.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
All right. So with this thing in front of me still, I'm
It's
gonna
still standing. It's taking a beating, but it's still standing.
take out my great axe and see if I can kill it once and for all.
Go for it. The 11 just hits, and 11 points of damage is exactly how much health it had left. Very
Bye
Woo!
bye.
Nice.
You hear this sickening kind of deep guttural coming from around the corner. It doesn't sound nice.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that either. But since I'm
Doesn't
the
sound
big
like
bad one,
the things we've been fighting.
not at all. So I will
That same
take the
kind of
lead.
weird guttural screeches, but lower pitched.
Okay.
Is it safe to assume I can't talk as a tiger?
That's actually in wild speech that you cannot talk. But your personality,
Great.
like you still have your mind, so you could like gesture and maybe purr or roar or meow or whatever, but you can't speak common. Wow. All right, so Halfthor, you just cleave this thing in half. You hear the roaring. It's still your turn. You still have movement and a bonus.
All right, so I'm going to move. Right there.
All right.
So I have the cover a little bit of the
Rounding
corner.
you can see directly ahead of you on sort of a raised platform is this large, kind of bulky, similar looking creature, but it seems that the upper torso of this creature has almost been completely consumed by that shadowy, inky, goopy substance. And the head has kind of almost formed this like almost like a cobra-like hood, and it has these two white gleaming eyes as it kind of lurches towards you. It's definitely noticed you. You also see on either side of these stairs are these two sort of like offering bowls almost, these stone carved recesses, and there's a large door right there.
All right, well, I don't want to poke this thing without having everybody ready, so I'm going to end my turn there.
All right. Orsik, you're up.
All right. Orsik is gonna see the guy. Oh, he's a big guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Coming around, Halfthor, looking, changing some settings on his gauntlet, and flinging out a grease spell.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And he's
Set
going
the
to
10-foot square?
yes,
Okay.
and he's going to set it up. Nope, he's not going to set it up on him. Sorry, I was going to draw it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
You can draw it if you want. I trust you.
Oh, thank you so much. Also, you fool. You fool. It's actually going to be right there, and that should be 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, lad. Don't stand in that if you don't have to.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Skamos, you are up.
Can as a bonus, can I check to figure out what the hell these things are we're fighting?
Make me a, I'll say either an Arcana check or a Nature check.
Well, I have 0 in both, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
14.
There's definitely this reeks of dark, foul magic. You're not exactly quite sure what's going on. You would know specifically that it's not necessarily of the Shadowfell, but in sort of a similar vein of icky bad stuff. But
Spooky, ghosty stuff.
kind of like not necessarily undead per se, but definitely cursed in some way.
Okay. Do I know what the creatures are that are covered in this stuff?
They look like
those
regular people, like humans.
Okay. Is that a character? I was kind of just by the picture, kind of assuming that they were Utah, but that's
Yeah,
probably
they are.
I was
20 stats and tokens.
okay. No, I'm just
reskinning them a little bit.
okay. I'm just gonna move over here. I assume I see the biggie.
Yeah, you see that big guy? You see the pile of grease?
Uh,
a little bit of cover from that angle, just because you're kind of standing in the corner there.
That's okay. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at him.
Ooh, okay. So he's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw. What do you say to him?
Hey, ugly.
Classic.
I
That
rolled
is
it.
18. So that's an 18 on the Wisdom save, unfortunately.
Damn. He's not. He doesn't think he's ugly.
I'm pretty.
All right.
Well, that's my turn.
The tiger's turn.
Move. Hang on. Sorry. I have 40 with the tiger.
Yeah, tiger's fast.
Whoop. Not where I want to go. And
Oh, who brought the tiger?
that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
Oh,
you have some options. You could dash as your action, get another 40 feet of movement. You could take the dodge action, which is kind of more defensive, so attacks against you will have disadvantage until your next turn. You can hold an action, like you could get ready to claw at him or bite him if he gets close. You can always do something on your turn.
Hold an action.
Okay, so what action are you holding, and what's your trigger?
I'm gonna do bite and I don't know.
If he gets close enough to bite?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so if he gets close enough, you're ready to bite his ass. Excellent.
Okay, great.
Right, I'll give you this little red dot there to remind me and remind you that you're holding an action.
Okay.
Okay. Raaz, you are up.
Okay. These ladies who are like dust and bone, there's nothing useful in their little piles of whatever.
You could use your action to investigate if you'd like.
I would like to do that.
All right. Take a moment, kind of get down on one knee, sifting through it. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
he's been curious, but he's been too afraid. But now he's okay.
All right.
Check it out. Check it out. 14.
It's definitely like almost like a mummified kind of like ancient preservative that's keeping these things intact. And then once they're kind of whatever curse is binding them is broken, they just crumble back into like it's like 1,000 years of decay hits them all at once, and then they kind of crumble.
Okay.
As far as useful bits, you actually do manage to kind of sifting through find a few bits of like copper and brass jewelry and rings and bangles. I'd say totaling maybe about 18 gold worth on this one. Like
Oh,
if you were to pawn it off, you probably get 18 goldish. And mostly just because it's like old and unique, not because it's made of anything super precious, but you're good at some people.
interesting. Was that my action to do that?
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna just kind of put it on in his pack, and then just kind of skip back to this and that's the end of his turn.
All right. This creature kind of it's actually going to, with its kind of cobra-like head, is going to spit out a glob of that poison, or that like poison, that sort of necrotic shadowy goop. It's like a poison because it's a cobra, at the tiger. I'm attacking the tiger with a ranged attack. That is a 20,
Duke.
which I assume hits the tiger.
Yes.
All right, so that is a total of 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh, and actually, he can do it twice. So he's going to attack you again, this tiger, for another 20 to hit.
It's again.
All right, that one's for 8 points of necrotic,
All right.
for a total of 17 this turn. All right, and he's going to stand his ground. Halfthor, you are up.
Should have ordered a full Thor.
Listen here, midget. I'll throw you at that thing. So I'm going to activate my rage.
Okay, so you're entering a rage as a bonus act. Give you that little flexing dude to symbolize your raging.
So then as my action, I'm going to just take a wild throw at this dude with my javelin.
All right. 22 hits with that extra little bit of rage damage. That's 7 points of piercing on him. Nice. Because it is a strength-based attack, so rage still kicks in. Very nice. Anything else?
I'm just going to slide over to the side just to kind of get a better view of them.
Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful. All right. Orsik, you are up.
All right, so he's going to step right up to the edge of the grease
Okay.
and just firebolt over to the snake monster.
Okay.
17?
17 hits for another 4 points. Very nice.
Come get me, you skelly.
They're not
Skellies.
necessarily armored in any sense. They just kind of have that shadow goop all covering them. So any bonus to their armor class is strictly based off of how fast they are.
Okay,
Cool.
that's it. No bonus actions.
Alrighty, Skamos.
I want to check one thing. So, God, I don't have it. Okay, never mind. I don't have it ready, so I'm not gonna bother doing that then. I'm gonna move to here and try cast Vicious Mockery on it again.
Okay, he's gonna make another Wisdom saving throw. That is a natural 20 on the saving throw.
Jesus.
Unfortunately.
Yep. then I'm just going to stand here looking sad because I didn't get that off.
Yeah, there's like no recognition on his face as you insult him. He's just looking pissed off and angry. All right. Tiger's turn. So your held action goes away because you didn't get to use it, but it is your turn.
So I think I lied last time. When Raaz moved back, I lost everything, so I can't see anything right now.
Oh, okay. Let me try to fix that for you. Did that fix it?
No,
All right. I know how
at
to
least not yet.
Did
There we
that
go.
fix it? Okay. So Luce is here, just kind of chilling. So just so you have vision, but you're still the tiger for right now. So
Sounds good.
I'll have to figure out how to give you vision on the tiger, but don't worry about it.
Okay, so I'm going to use pounce, I think,
Ooh, okay.
and
So with the pounce attack, if you move at least 20 feet straight towards him and then hit him with a claw attack, it's going to make a strength saving throw, be knocked prone, and then you can bite him as a bonus action. Sweet.
claw
So,
attack.
unfortunately, as you get low and start charging towards him, you're running straight through the grease that Orsik had thrown down. So I need the tiger to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
So all you have to do there is just click on the word dex there, the DEX, and that's going to roll.
I think it did.
Yep. So 19. What's your spell save DC, Orsik? It's definitely not a 19.
No, it's not.
All
It
right. So you
is
managed
way
to
lower.
you managed to keep your footing. So you charge straight through the. Is a tiger? It's very large. It is. Okay. She's a big kitty. Yeah, she's not that big. She's like that big. So you charge straight through and go ahead and make that claw attack. The 14 does hit for 8 points of slashing. He's oh, I messed up his health. Okay. All right, and then he's got to make a strength saving throw. Let's see, he's pretty strong. But that is a 10. What's the DC on the pounce?
13.
All right, so he falls prone. You knock him on his ass, and you can make a bite attack at advantage as a bonus action because he's prone. So that 20 hits for another 12 points of damage. Very nice. He does not taste very good, but it's satisfying. You just kind of it's like shredding through like birch bark. It's like this kind of papery thin substance. But he's looking heavily wounded from that.
Great.
All right. Raaz, you are up. You just hear a tiger roar from the other room.
Then I hope that all is going well, and he's gonna rifle through this next pile of bone and ash.
All right. In the back room, looting.
Find the goodies. Another investigation.
All right.
13.
This one, unfortunately, didn't have as good of a haul, but you do manage to find another like 5 gold worth of knickknacks and baubles and jewelry.
Cool. And
Hey, welcome to the
He's-
gamer. Whoever just joined.
he's just gonna make his way to the next one. Just This is what I'm doing now. I'm like bleeding and I'm
Yeah.
fine, but I don't
All
want to fight anymore.
Okay.
So he's just getting the goodies so he can distribute it to his buddies. It's the end of turn.
All right. This creature's turn. It's gonna stand up. You know, it just got knocked on its ass, so it kind of reaches up, and it's gonna unload its two. It's actually gonna make a claw attack and then a bite attack against the tiger. So the claw attack is a natural 1. As you like go to roar in its face, and it kind of like hesitates for half a second. That last shred of humanity, that little bit of fear, kind of settling in. It dirties itself and goes for a full-on cobra bite. That is a 14 to hit against the tiger.
Hits.
All right, so that's 6 points of piercing plus 6 points of necrotic damage for a total of 12.
E.
All right. So you keeping track of that tiger's health?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, that is his turn. Halfthor, you are up. You are raging. You are angry.
Very much so.
Tiger's got a lot of health. Person in the game room. Welcome, guys.
I am going to just dash up.
All right.
Dash
You
up towards this
kinda
thing.
fancy footwork a little bit. Avoid the grease and get up next to it.
Yep. And then I'm
Okay.
going to take a giant swing at it with my great axe.
All right. Booyah. Boo. You cleave it straight across the chest. You can just see that black inky substance just leaking down. It just opens up its snake.
Coming for your head, motherfucker.
He's looking heavily wounded, but he's just laughing in your face. Which is strange because none of these other creatures have shown any sort of semblance of intelligence before, but this is now taunting you, which is kind of offsetting. This one seems a little bit more sentient. All right, anything else?
Can I try to slash at it with a hand axe too, or
Unfortunately, because the great axe is two-handed,
Two-handed?
that's your
Okay.
only. Yeah.
so then I am good?
All right. Orsik is up. Yeah.
Hey,
Raaz is able to do that dagger bonus action just because they're both kind of light weapons. With the two-handed great axe, that's one full baseball swing. Sorry. Orsik, you are up.
hey, well, this kind of ruins my plans a little bit. Shit, I don't know. Well, when in doubt, firebolt.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
9 does
The
not hit, huh?
Yes, unfortunately, yeah.
Orsik kind of just leans against the wall and starts looking around the cave, checking out kind of looking at the intricacies of the stonework at the wall he's at. Like, you
Make me a
guys
perception
doing
check.
really good.
Make a perception.
Perception?
Yep.
That's a 14.
Taking a second to take a closer look at the walls, these hieroglyphics definitely have some sort of pattern to them. You might. It's a little bit too much to interpret in the heat of battle, but maybe something to look into after the fight.
Okay. You're doing great, folks. You're doing great.
All right. ClericSkamos, you're up.
Okay. Well, seeing as Vicious Mockery wasn't working, and this will be way more effective, I'm going to use Toll the Dead on it.
Okay, so it's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 20 on the save. Unfortunately, it seems like these things are a little bit more resistant to magic than other creatures you fought before.
Yeah. Also ignore that 19, but yeah.
All right.
I'm fooling around with the spells.
Okay, no worries. All right, anything else?
Yeah, I don't have anything bonus action need to do. I'm not wounded yet, so.
All right. Tiger. Luce the tiger.
All right, since I'm close, I'm just gonna bite the guy again.
There you go, 18. So, Luce, as the tiger, how do you want to do this?
Grab him by the head, I guess.
All right. You let out this bestial roar and just chomp onto this cobra-like head. And as you do, it kind of crumples under your strong tiger feline jaws. And you just see the torso kind of wither away and just scatter onto the ground. Very nice.
Huh.
So, initiative has ended for the time being. Let's go ahead right now. Now's a perfect time, actually. Let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break. We'll aim to be back live at like 8:10ish. Sound good? Take a 7-minute break.
Sure.
Use the bathroom, refill drinks, whatever you got to do. Everybody in the Twitch chat, thanks for hanging out so far. We've been doing great tonight. Remember to stick around at the end of the stream if you're new. I see we got a couple new people joining TGR. Welcome. If this is your first time joining us, make sure you stick around. Around 9:30ish, we should be right on schedule. We have our Twitch chat favorite vote for this game. So if you are absolutely loving one of these characters, you can vote for them at the end of the stream, and they get an extra Tealeaf point. So they get a little extra bonus, a little incentive. And then after the Twitch chat vote is the DM's choice for this game. So definitely stick around for the end.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
You fool! You never should have come here! It is only your death that you have found!
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah, missed him.
And you better be good.
Ah.
Great pictures. That's the name of the game in Pokemon Snap. You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4, and there's lots of other great prizes.
Ah.
Many will enter, few will win.
Hang on, it's gotta be fun.
Pokemon Snap. Take your best shot.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just clip 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product. Take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo, Combat Evolved, rated M for mature.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
Kids, I'm home! I sure did! Fun Box! It's the new Xbox Original Variety Fun Box, now with all new games and platinum hits.
Wow! Sonic Riders of Major League Baseball 2K6! Star Wars Battlefront 2? Stacked!
Need for Speed Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner.
You can't eat them, Mom.
Or can you?
Oh.
Rated E to T.
Don't drink that stuff! You're in training! Where's the caffeine? Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only 2 cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing? Trust is part of the game! Element of surprise. Falling! Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent. Why do I even bother? Blockbuster! Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
Excuse me, Miguel?
The Dark Lord banishes thee.
Hey, Sarah.
Whoa, Ozzy, you reek.
You know I reek. I've been playing so many games with my Games Freedom Pass, I have had 0 time to shower.
No extended viewing fees with your game's Freedom Pass. Rant, buy, game your way at Blockbuster.
Sweet, we're closing early.
Play. Love the skin you are in. By Nintendo GameCube, Born to Play.
Product range from R-rated teen.
Get to class, son. School isn't a game.
But this is. Blockbuster Video has the newest and hottest video games you crave.
Life is a challenge, not a game.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
Now, Blockbuster Video has all your favorites for the holidays, like Sonic and Knuckles from Sega. Take on Sonic and Knuckles alone, and you can plug in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 into your Sonic and Knuckles game for entirely new adventures. It's Sonic and Knuckles from Sega, now at Blockbuster Video.
They don't have it.
Trying to find the Nintendo games you want can be a lot like being in a Nintendo game.
Another dead end.
Come on. You can end up looking in all the wrong places.
Oh no!
Stand back, son. Or you can go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us has the world's biggest selection of Nintendo games and accessories at everyday low prices.
Next time, let's just come to Toys R Us.
Finding a phone in a car isn't that unusual anymore, except when it leaves the car, for greener pastures, the high seas, or a leisurely lunch. Radio Shack keeps you in constant communication with their affordable, transportable, cellular telephone.
Hello? Well, yes, he's right here.
And welcome back. We're live with more fresh D&D on Thursday nights in the game room. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I love those vintage commercials. Those are so nostalgic.
That's so good.
Yeah. So we'll jump right back into it. Remember, stick around 9:30ish. We're going to do our chat favorite vote. So stick around for that. It's been an excellent night. Having a blast. Thanks for hanging out. So the party has just defeated this shadowy cobra-like creature. You're in this ancient tomb.
Orsik's,
what do y'all want to do?
Orsik's inspecting the body.
Okay. So just so
Rob would be inspecting the other two.
Just so where we did take a short rest during the break, so everyone kind of healed up a little bit, patched some stuff. Raaz, during your searching, you managed to find another about 11 gold pieces worth.
Very good.
Orsik, looking at this creature, it definitely appears. Actually, make me a medicine check, please.
Okay.
I have the fun issue of I need long rests to get my stuff back.
I probably don't know much.
Yeah. So most of the body is like I said, when you dealt the killing blow, it seems like time kind of collapsed on these creatures. But what does remain, you can see that the curse, whatever infliction, whatever is causing these strange, weird, shadowy, inky kind of twists on these creatures, definitely had a deeper hold on this individual. So you can see, you gathering just by like the volume of dust, this individual in life was probably a bit stockier, a little bigger. Maybe someone looking more like Halfthor, maybe.
Okay.
But it seems that whatever corruption has seeded in them took a stronger hold, and so that's why it manifested in this sort of snake-like, shadowy form.
Is there?
Can I?
I'm sorry. Is there goop available from this one?
A little bit, but it seems about the same as the other. But if you'd like to take a second file, you can.
I would, and I also want to take some of the, I guess, I don't know, dust.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I do a check on the statues and kind of try to figure out like what these what this place was for?
Sure. Go
besides storing corpses.
Yeah. Go Go ahead and make a perception check, Skamos. 8.
I got an 8.
So, looking at these hieroglyphics and these statues and these sarcophagi, definitely a place of rest for people. It is a tomb. The hieroglyphics, though, you can see, very much in the Egyptian style. Like there's a lot of like reds and yellows and turquoise inks and paints that are kind of faded with eons of wear. But you can see depictions of various humanoids, all kind of you can see them carrying what look to be scrolls and pamphlets and books and stacks of papyrus, all offering them at this statue. And you can see behind the statue is this sort of depiction. There's just a black, sort of splotchy, nebulous entity or shape, and there's two white diamond-like eyes in this void. And you can see clearly that it appears that there's some sort of offerings to this.
Would I recognize this just through like religion?
Yeah, make a religion check.
Okay. I was like, if I fail that, I'll be mad.
So you're kind of a resident expert in gods of death, and this sort of depiction is completely alien to you, believe it or not. So it's not anything that you're super familiar with, and you're not quite sure if this is necessarily depicting necessarily a deity or some sort of malign demonic force. It's definitely the artistic style is simplistic in such a sense that it actually makes it a little bit more difficult to interpret. But there's definitely some sort of maybe religious aspect to these offerings being made to this. As far as a name or a source or a god, you're unfamiliar. It's pretty obscure knowledge.
It's a very unfamiliar place of worship. I can't put my finger on who they were praising. Okay, good to know though.
Oh well.
How long does wild shift last for?
How much?
What's up?
Does wild shift last for druids?
For her level.
Oh, I would have.
1 hour. Okay.
I would.
You are no longer a tiger, by the way, because you guys
Yeah.
have short rest. So
Yeah, I'm good with that.
cool.
Raaz would have handed out, like once he got back to everyone else, he would have handed out an equal share of stuff
Okay.
to everyone.
So I'll get
as
6
far
gold
as
worth of goodies.
stuff.
Just add that in cash. We'll assume you sell it. Then.
Yeah.
All right. There is this large stone door.
Another door, eh?
Yeah, who wants to solve this puzzle?
All right, Orsik, as you approach, it's a depiction of that same sort of nebulous, shadowy figure with the two white diamond eyes, and actually you can see the eyes in this door actually appear to be gemstones.
How high up are those? Is the door?
It's maybe about the door itself is about 12 feet tall. These are maybe about 7 or 8 feet up. But
Oi, tall one, come here.
Do you mean all of us?
I am not tall.
No.
No, the tallest one. Thank you, though. I have to become a Tealeaf
big
and make a
one.
running short joke tally.
I didn't know you could run.
So if he comes up to me, I'm gonna hand him a crowbar and be like, "Those gems, let's go." I just can't reach.
Guess I'll take them out for you.
All right.
Thank you.
Could they be trapped? Do you want to check that out beforehand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Orsik
This is a common occurrence.
Orsik is actually standing below Halfthor with his hands open, ready to catch him.
You manage to easily enough. They're set in there pretty good, but you're hulking out. So you manage to pry out 2 small, tiny little diamonds. They're worth about, I'd say about 25 gold apiece. So for a total of 50 gold, you guys can split another 10 gold each to the party.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet.
Looking at the rest of the artwork on the door.
I do take my crowbar back.
Yeah. It appears that there's these two sort of circles. They almost appear almost like depictions of like a sun, kind of on either side, and then this circulus blob kind of makes a triangle. And that's all there is. There's like two circles on kind of the bottom center, and then this large entity in the top middle. No handles, no hinges, no knobs, no buttons, no switches, no levers.
Just at first glance, or can we take a closer look?
This is encompassing your kind of full. I mean, you're up next to the door. You're looking at everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, two circles, the entity that we pried the gems out of the eyes, and what else?
So there's the two circles and the entity, and that's it.
And there is obviously a door here. There's a split.
Yeah, there is a tiny little crack that theoretically this door will lift open like the first one.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at. I put my hands on the circles to see if that does anything.
All right, so you kind of actually have to reach. You're just barely be able to do it. Cold stone, nothing happens.
Okay. Is there a? We should probably search for a mechanism to open. I'm sorry. We should probably search for some kind of mechanism to open the door. Don't see anything though.
I wonder if it's just a push door. Like you just move it.
Well, there would be a separation in between the door, and there's not, but there is one down below. Looks like it's just it's a portcullis style. You lad, big one, tall man. The tallest one, by the way. You want to flex those muscles, lad?
Sure.
I point.
All right, so you want to just try to brute strength lift the door open? Fucking go for it. Make me an athletics check, Halfthor. You can certainly try.
I don't think he's going to, but I'm not smart enough to know that.
So you take a moment, you kind of get in like a nice sturdy stance, and you dig your fingers into the stone a little bit and actually manage to get like a decent grip at the bottom of the door, and you do your best deadlift, and you actually manage to lift it like about 2 inches before you drop it, and that fucker's heavy. That is, yeah, that you gave it everything you got. There's, unfortunately,
all right, that was pretty impressive.
You're not going to be able to lift that on your own with your normal human strength, but it did give a little bit to indicate that it does lift upward. Like there's some way to open the door so that it will lift up.
I guess we should start looking around for a switch or lever.
Huh.
Explore some of the corners of the room.
All right. Whoever would like to assist in the search, make me an investigation check.
Oh! Why can't I roll these 20s in combat?
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Mine just did that too. Let me try refreshing.
Mine didn't.
Mine did, but I still got that double 20.
Oh, you got.
I got a 12.
It'll be in.
I got a 12.
I'm gonna refresh too because I'm
gonna. I got a 12.
Oh, roll 20. There's probably so many people playing D&D.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So,
loading.
I think.
What's today? Thursday.
Yeah.
That's good thing we in for 11 because it comes on.
Come on, baby.
Damn Spectrum.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never had problems.
So
I'm lucky.
You got double natural 20, so I can just narrate this while mine loads. So Orsik, as you're looking around, it kind of clicks for you. The two spheres in the middle are depicted. are very similarly oriented to the two like offering bowls on the small platform, and that creature you just killed was in like the same position as that shadowy entity. Looking, so you having that epiphany, you walk over and look at those offering bowls, and you see just the tiniest little bit of residue of some sort of dried, coagulated, goopy, like black substance at the bottom of each of those two bowls.
I take out one of my cloths of shadow goop and smear some on the inside of each bowl.
All right. It seems to almost like whatever stone this material is made out of seems to almost like readily consume that shadowy material. Like it's almost hungering for it. And you definitely get the sense that, yeah, that's something's happening here.
I guess I take my 2 portions of shadow goop and drop them into one into each.
All right. As you do so, you feel that ground rumbling and the door begin to rise, revealing the next chamber.
Y'all owe me some shadow goop.
I gave you stuff.
I don't want to give you my shadow goop. It sounds like it's gonna be misused.
Almost definitely.
As the next chamber opens, you see a bit of light shining down from apparently like a sky hole, and there are a series of stairways kind of leading to these 4 raised platforms in the corner, with these grooves kind of built in, lining, running down the staircases into this central kind of similar stone recess. And as you do so, you see a handful more of these shadow-like creatures. So I need a fresh initiative roll, guys.
Yay!
No, that's nice.
I got mine in there. Graceless is at a 12. I will add you in.
I rolled a 2, got a 1.
We got a half 4. We got so that's everybody. Excellent, beautiful, nice job, guys. So top of the initiative as the door opens, and you hear this hideous. Orsik, you.
Oh.
WeeWoo.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh-wee.
Here I go killing again.
Yep. But actually not. So I take 2 steps in. Oh. So anyway, I started blasting, and I firebolt the closest one to me, which seems to be this one.
All right. From that angle, I'd say you can kind of like corner tuck it. Yeah, I'll give you a straight roll on that. That's a 22 for 10. There you go. Nice shot. All right. A quick little around the corner. You hear that sizzling firecracker sound, and it connects.
Hey, there's 4 of them in here.
Very nice. Anything else?
At least I'm sorry. I assume I can see there's only 4, but yep, there's 4. No,
right.
I'm good.
Cool. It's now their turn. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Orsik.
no.
Okay. Orsik's gonna have 2 shadow blob attacks against him, the ranged attacks.
Okay.
The first one is a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that's 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Is a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's another 3 points of necrotic damage. And then these 2 ones in the back are going to make attacks at Halfthor. They both got a clean shot. So 2 ranged shadow bloopy attacks at Halfthor. The first one's a natural 1. And the second one is an 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right.
That's a DM that one.
All right, yeah. Alrighty, Luce, you are up. Loosey goosey.
I'm gonna move in. It won't let me move.
Where are you trying to go? You can point and I'll move you.
Like here.
Sorry, I didn't see where you pointed.
You might need to refresh.
Yeah, it's fighting me. Kind of next to Orsik.
Okay. I'm reloading mine too, so give me half a second.
You're moving. I think I can move. Yeah, I can move her next to me.
There you go. Beautiful. Thank you, WeeWoo. I'm
Welcome.
good. Okay. So you scoot in right next to Orsik. You kind of see the extent of this chamber.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at the one to my left.
Right up here. Okay. So how does Thunder Wave work?
Ooh.
So
Still.
go ahead and cast that spell for me. You can click it on your spell tab.
I'm trying. It's still not working.
Okay.
Oh, now it's refreshing.
Thunder Wave is. That work?
Oh, that's Rage. That you got it. Luce. I'm just gonna cast Thunder Wave for you. If that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. So
That's actually it's not a targeted spell. It's each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from the caster.
right. So
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh.
So you kind of curve this Thunder Wave around the corner and blast it towards this one. She's got to make a Constitution saving throw. She does have advantage on the save because they are magic resistant. But that is a 12 on the save. So she takes full damage. She takes 12 points of thunder damage, and she gets blasted back 10 feet away from you.
Excellent.
You watch as she gets blasted. There is a chain tethered to her ankle. And so the chain goes taut, and she manages to go back a little bit before she kind of almost eats shit and kind of catches herself. But so she moves a little bit, but there is a chain holding her in place.
DM.
Okay.
Yes?
Does that affect me?
No, because she can angle it.
Okay.
Kind of facing you. You wanted to shoot this top one, right? Or did you want to go for this one? Oh, I think Grace first.
Sorry, what?
So
You wanted to shoot the Thunder Wave at the top one, not the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're not affected, Orsik. Don't worry.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Is anything else you want to do, Grace?
That's it.
Okay, beautiful. Halfthor, you are up.
All right. So I'm going to move towards. You said they're like on kind of like platforms, right?
Yeah. So there's these like 4 raised platforms with staircases kind of interweaving on all 4 corners of the room here.
One, 2, 3. I'm gonna move here and go after.
Okay.
This one down bottom. Take a swing at it with my great axe.
All right. A 10, unfortunately, just misses as it kind of sidesteps. You take your axe, and it actually kind of sparks off of the chain a little bit. Not enough to break the chain, but she does dodge your attack.
All right. And I am good.
Alrighty. Raaz, you are up. Thank you for the phonetic pronunciation.
Okay. Raaz is going to move forward and go, oh, that sucks. And pull his short bow out and shoot at the one in front of Cortathor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pew pew. A
For
20
9
will
points.
hit for 9 points. There you go.
And then he'll wink and pop back.
Okay.
Over.
Pop in, pop it out. I dig it. All right. Skamos, you are up. Bringing up the rear. It's where you want the clerics
Oh,
of the
man.
initiative, honestly.
can only go up to like here. Oh jeez. Yeah, like right there. Okay. Boop. Let's do. Assume this one's been smacked around a little bit, right?
I'm not sure you technically have line of sight on that one from where you are, but you could go for one of
No.
the two farther ones out here, maybe.
I can maybe.
I'd give you this one, just not this one.
Yeah.
This one
Has this one been? Has that one been smacked around?
Yeah, that one got thunder waved actually.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna get a Toll of the Dead on it.
Okay. So he's going to make a wisdom saving throw at advantage because they are magic resistant. That's a 19 on the save. Unfortunately, your holy magic seems to almost like reflect off of the curse. Seems like they are like almost like two similarly charged magnets that just kind of repelling each other. All right. Anything else?
I'm too far away to do anything else. I'll let my turn here.
Okie dokie. Top of the round, Orsik, you are up.
Hey, yes.
No, you're good.
Okay. All right, so gonna firebolt it.
All right, same one.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
$14.
14 will connect.
2 fire.
2 fire. Every point counts. He's officially below half health. There you go. Anything else?
I'm gonna use a bonus action and quaff a healing potion.
Chug. Go ahead and roll that up. Alrighty. Not bad. 7 health.
Good enough.
All right. It's now the creature's turn. This one is going to take a claw attack at you, Halfthor.
Okay.
Come on, baby. That's a 15 to hit, which I believe hits.
It does hit.
All right, so you take 6 points of slashing damage. The one that got thunder waved is going to shoot a blobby orb thing at you, Luce, because it doesn't like you. That's an 11 to hit.
Misses.
All right. This other one's going to back up her buddy and shoot another blobby thing at you, Luce. That's a 14 to hit.
My AC is 15.
Ooh, all right. So that also misses. And then this last one's going to take a shot at Orsik. Orsik, that's a 22 to hit.
Hey.
That is 6 points of necrotic damage on you.
It doesn't feel very good, I'm not.
All right. Luce, you have the initiative.
Luce?
Nope. Graceless, you there? I think she's just lagging a little
No,
bit.
I am.
There you
Sorry.
go. No worries.
Is that damn spectrum again?
Yep.
Sorry, what happened?
It's your turn.
Okay, cool. How's Orsik doing for health? Sorry, I missed that entirely.
He got hit a little bit.
On a scale from 0 to 23, I'm at a 13.
Okay. All right.
Old joke.
I'm gonna use wild shape again.
Ooh, all right. What are you gonna turn into?
Tiger again.
All right.
Just because it's there and easy.
I mean, you can turn into anything. Like I have it all set up. So whatever you want to be.
Good with the tiger.
All right. I saw the tiger, and the tiger saw me.
Exactly.
All right. Big old tiger. There we go. I'm gonna tuck you in the corner there, and you're right there.
Sounds
And
good.
Give you control of the sheet. You should have control of it. Still.
Okay.
Let me know if you don't.
I do.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
I'm going
bonus
to
action
use.
to transform.
Yep. And then I'm going to use Pounce again.
Okay.
Whoops.
So if you want to pounce, it's going to have to be on one of the two far ones.
Okay.
Yep.
This one.
All right, pouncing right up there. Just
And that
22 hits with the claw for 7. Nice swipe. He's got to make a strength saving throw.
it's a DC 15.
That's a 7, so he falls on his butt. He is prone, or she, and you can make the bite attack at advantage as you already technically used your bonus action this turn. So unfortunately,
Oh.
bite.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Would have been
it's
nice.
okay. Would have been nice. That's a lot of damage. I'm sorry, but you pounced. You attacked. Knocked him
Happened.
on his butt. Cool.
All right.
Alrighty. So
That's
I think
it.
that's about it for you. Excellent. Halfthor.
All right, so I guess I'm just going to take one wild swing at the
All
creature that's in front of me again.
Do it up. I like how your spelling of Halfthor literally has like a battle axe in the name. 17 will hit for another 11 points. This one's looking heavily wounded. Definitely would not survive. Halfthor, make me a perception check if you don't mind. All right. As you're striking this creature and you yank your battle axe out, you notice that inky, shadowy goop kind of flowing out of it. And as you look down, kind of adjusting your stance for your next strike, you notice that that goop is flowing through the grooves down the staircase towards the center of the room.
Seems like we have to fill up the center of the room to move forward.
All right. Anything else?
I'm just going to move back 1.
All right. If you do so, he's going to take an opportunity attack on you. Would you still like to
Then
do it?
I'm not going to do that.
All right. Hold
We're
your
done.
All right. Raaz, you are up.
Okay, time to give him the old razzle dazzle. Raaz is gonna come out and have a short bow and hit the one, or try to hit the one that Halfthor is attacking.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 12 to hit.
12 hits.
That is 13.
13. That takes him out. As the creature crumples, you see a lot of that shadowy goop just begin to flow down the grooves in this staircase towards the center of the room.
Okay. Then Raaz is gonna look around and then go over and just kind of leap past Halfthor and into the goop and just kind of splash into it with his boots.
All right.
End of turn.
Cool. All right. Skamos, the Acolyte, you are up.
Gonna move over to this one right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at it with my mace.
All right. Mace to the face. 10 just misses, unfortunately. It kind of manages to deflect most of the impact. Oof. Those dice today, man. I'm sorry. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. No, that's it.
Alrighty. Top of the round. Orsik, you are up.
Hey, all right. So, gonna firebolt this one.
Go for it.
Oh,
Ooh, 666.
sixes all around.
All right.
Certain.
All right. Anything else?
How's Halfthor looking?
How's Halfthor looking?
You hurting, Halfthor?
On a scale of 1 to 14, I'm at an 8.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take my entire turn, well, the rest of my turn, whatever I would do, to put a healing potion in his pouch, just to be like,
Okay. I'll say bonus action. You can hand off a healing potion.
it's like, there you go, lad, when you need it.
Appreciate it.
And I give him a nice little like good game slap afterwards, because that's what dwarves do.
All right.
That's all you can reach, anyways.
Pretty much.
Butt punch, guys. Butt punch. All right. You want shadow creature's turn. This one's gonna stand up. And it's gonna take a claw attack at the tiger. It's a 9 to hit against the tiger, so that's a miss. We got 1 claw attack against Skamos. Come on, baby. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right.
TM crit.
Shit. That is 14 points of necrotic damage.
Yummy.
All right. And then we've got 1 more ranged attack against Raaz. That's a 5 to hit.
Just misses.
All right. Tiger's turn.
All right. I'm going to use Pounce again for this one over here.
Okay. As you do that, this one's going to take an opportunity swing at you.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit the tiger.
Hits.
All right, so that's 5 points of slashing damage on the tiger. But
Okay.
you jump from one platform to the other, landing on top of this one. So go ahead and make your claw attack.
Okay.
24 will hit for 7. He's going to strength saving throw, DC 13. That's a 12, so he just fails. Falls on his butt, and you can make your bite bonus attack. All right, another 8 points. Very nice.
Great.
I didn't ask because I trust that Grace knows what she's doing, guys. She's a smart player. Nice job. That was a fuckload of damage. That was 15 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. All right. All right. Anything else, Miss Tiger?
That's it.
All right. Halfthor.
I have to issue an apology for my behavior against Halfthor. The chat's angry.
Uh-oh.
Listen, you can slap my butt all you want.
There it is. Okay.
Man.
Permission.
All right.
But
Halfthor,
only you.
have the initiative. You just slayed one creature.
I'm gonna throw my javelin over at the bottom right corner one.
Okay, the one with the tiger? Go for it.
Yeah. See if we can't kill that one too.
All right. 5 points of piercing damage coming in hot. Very nice. On a scale of like 1 to 40, it's looking at about a 20 after that attack. So nice. Nice shot.
All right.
Any movement?
Kindly. I'm just gonna step in front.
All right.
Of Raaz here and Raaz here, and then we're gonna call it my turn.
Cool. And speaking of Raaz, it's Raz's turn.
Raaz is going to use this newfound cover to shoot with his bow at the one that is being harried by the tiger.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
You're like trying to find an angle to shoot from like behind this giant hulking barbarian, and you're like, but maybe between the no. So you actually like go for the arcing lob and just end up shooting straight into the ceiling, and it doesn't work out. You're having a rough time.
You are such a wall. I appreciate that, but please get out of my way. End of turn.
All right, Skamos going toe to toe
Okay.
on the top left.
Let's try this again. Another
right,
mace to the face.
Let's go. Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Bonus
There it
action. Gonna
comes.
heal up.
All right. Go ahead and drink that healing potion. That's 2d4 plus 2 health.
Oh, the fumbles.
So many natural ones.
Roll 2d4 plus 4?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yep.
Okay, I did not like that command. Let's do it the other way then. Sick.
Yeah, 7 health back to you. Very nice. Decent healing
Third-
potion. All right.
Feeling better.
Orsik, you are up.
All right. So I'm gonna firebolt. There's so little I can actually do at this level.
Give it time. Give it time.
Good old level 2.
Ooh, 6s.
Yeah, 6s again.
Whiff. All right.
You're all
Another
doing
round.
great. You're doing fabulous. He leans against the wall, kind of just.
Another round of attacks. We've got one claw against Skamos. It's an 8 to hit against Skamos. We've got a claw against the tiger. That's a 16 to hit the tiger for 3
That
points
hits.
slashing. Little baby scratch. And we've got one range shadow blob against Halfthor because you're big and scary. It's an 8 to hit against Halfthor, so that's a miss. Alright.
Doesn't one of them have a medium-sized creature in front of it, or a large-sized creature?
This one? Yeah, he took a swipe against the tiger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
This one attacked the tiger. This one attacked you, and this one attacked Halfthor, but missed. All right, so tiger's turn. Going for the pounce again. All right.
Yeah.
Take the opportunity strike. It's a 15 to hit the tiger for 6 points of damage, but you jump on top of the thing.
Hold on. I want to keep track of this. And then.
Oh yeah, there you go. You figured out how to do that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the claw attacks 10. Sweet. And he's knocked on his butt. And bonus action bite at advantage because he's prone is an 18 for 13 points of damage. Druids, man. Very nice.
Top heavy.
23 points of damage. That's tied for the inflict wounds there. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That was a good roll for that flip wounds too.
Yeah, it was. All right. That'll bring us to Halfthor.
All right, so I'm gonna go
This one would have
after this one.
Okay.
Take a giant swing at it with my great axe.
Ooh, unfortunately, it sidesteps out of the way.
Then I guess, just in case, I'll drink the health potion that
All right. So
was
that's
slipped.
2d4 plus 2 health back to you. So that's 6 health back to you. So that actually puts you right back up to max. Not bad.
Hey.
All right. Raaz, you are up.
Raaz is going to kind of hop down a little bit. So he's a little bit in the center of the room and
Yeah,
kind of spins around.
Center.
Yeah.
You're noticing you're almost like up to your ankles in this shadowy substance, that inky substance.
Does it feel good?
It's got a little tingly sensation.
All right, cool. I'm going to acknowledge that.
Okay.
And take a shot at the one that Halfthor is attacking.
All right.
Yeah.
18 will
18
hit.
hit.
Oh, 14 points of damage. Hell yeah. All right. That one's just got its world rocked. Arrow comes sinking in, kind of piercing through the arm, and you can kind of see the shaft go through and actually pierce again into like right underneath the armpit, like a double hit. It's definitely a nasty wound. Kind of snaps the arrow off. You can see part of it still sticking out of the forearm and part of it still sticking into the side of the torso. She's looking heavily wounded.
Is it like tar I'm stepping in, or like actually like was it watery?
It's more viscous, or it's less viscous than blood. It's very like inky. It's almost like a non-Newtonian fluid almost. It's very like the physics of it is weird.
I already screwed with these boots. I don't really mind. I've already missed. I already buy new stuff anyways, so it's all good. I stay. End of turn.
All right, Skamos, you are up.
Okay, let's try this.
So with the mace, you have advantage because you're swinging at a target on the ground.
Sick. Okay, try this again.
All right.
There we go. So before I roll damage, though, I'm also going to throw this onto it.
Touch of Death. When the cleric hits a creature with a melee attack, the cleric can use their channel divinity to deal extra necrotic damage to the target. The damage equals 5 plus twice their level. Damn. So that's 5 plus. That's 9 extra damage on this attack. Ooh.
So 12.
Points. Oh yeah, you just absolutely like smite this thing into the ground, and it splatters, and that inky substance begins to run down. Nice shot.
Yeah. Things I forgot I had.
There you go. Alrighty, anything else?
Wait. I will pop one more health potion just in case.
Cool. All right, go ahead and roll that, and Orsik, you can go ahead and take your turn.
Well,
8 health.
what else are we gonna do? We're gonna firebolt on this one on the far end.
Go for it. 16 for 9. All right, that was a solid hit. Take that 9 health down. Cool. Alrighty. Any movement? Hanging out?
I'll move. I'll move over to here.
Cool.
Give myself a different perspective of the room. Lean against the wall. Y'all doing great. Yeah. No.
All right. We've got 1 claw against Halfthor. That's a 15 to hit.
It hits.
So that's 5 points of slashing. And 1 blobby orby thingy at probably at Raaz, because you're in the middle. He has the high ground. That's a 13 to hit on you, Raaz.
That misses.
Woo! Quick feet.
Hits my armor and ineffective.
All right. Tiger.
One trick pony. Gonna move back across and use pounce again.
All right. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? That claw attack actually kills it. You just jump on the thing, and the blood just starts to flow down towards Raaz.
All right, and that's it.
Action. I think as a moon druid, you can like heal during your bestial form. Your wild shape.
Yeah, I could use a spell slot to do it.
It's just an option. You don't have to. Throwing it out.
I think
there.
I'm good for now.
Okay, excellent. Halfthor, you are up. 1 remains.
1 remains. All right, so I'm going to move up towards this one. That should be good enough. Yet again, yeeting my great axe at it.
Ooh, 24. There you go. So that's another 10 points. A nice big old chunk of its health. Very nice.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Raaz, you're up.
Okay. Raaz, 1 trick pony like everyone else. That's totally fine. That's what we do.
Low level. Hit stuff with sticks.
He's going to follow his buddy Halfthor, who he thinks is his buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nat 20 with the crit, and boom.
Right, yeah, that one. So, did that break the record? We got 13 plus. That's 25 points of damage, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, damn.
Broke the record for the night. All right. As the last one falls, and clear initiative here real quick. This inky substance begins to flow down. You can see it start to slowly almost whirlpool in this large central, almost like a bowl that Raaz is standing in. But nothing else seems to be happening. And there's another large doorway right here.
Orsik's gonna go look at the door.
All right. The door appears to have a depiction of 2 humanoid-like creatures, but you also notice that these humanoid creatures have that similar kind of like white paint, almost like the diamonds, as eyes. And there's almost like it's very Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it appears that these 2 people are doing this sort of forum or like a dance, and their movements are kind of, it's like frame by frame reciprocating this orchestrated movement. And at the very top is a large red book.
So it's 2 figures with this large movement holding up the book, or a book, I should say.
Well, the book is kind of like hovered above them.
And this also is a big stone door that appears like it might be opening from below. And
yep, same deal.
Anyone know how to dance?
I lack feet.
Nope.
I don't have the proper feet for that kind of movement. Points at the hooves.
Yeah, we're straight up learning firemen Chocolate. That's what's happening here.
Raaz was like in the middle of like sifting through the first of these individuals to just find any goodies.
These ones had no goodies on any of them.
Cool.
Yeah.
I shrug as best as I can as a tiger.
These aren't doors or anything. They're
No, that's just on the map. Yeah.
Cool.
And there's nothing that really.
All it.
Yes.
All the stairs lead to is disappointment.
So the is it like, are they doing the same thing, or is there like movements that they're doing? Like there's separate.
There's an ebb and a flow to it where it seems to be like. It seems to be reciprocated and symmetrical, but like one person will like flow and the other will retreat, and then that one comes back and the first one retreats, and it's kind of this strange dance almost.
What do you say, Ross? You want to dance?
I would love to.
I kind of start trying to mimic the movements on the door.
All right.
Likewise.
So I need performance checks from both of you.
Okay. Oh no.
You also gather just from the perspective that you actually can't read the entire door unless you're standing in the bowl.
It looks like they're standing in the bowl?
Yeah, like you're going to have to actually be standing in the bowl to actually see the whole picture.
Okay. All right, into the bowl.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We're almost in sync.
It's rough at first. And you guys are you feel a little silly, like splashing around in this weird swirling ink. And it takes you the better part of like half an hour. And you're like, no, like I got to do this and then you got to do that. And it's a lot of bickering and it's a lot of back and forth. But at certain points during this, you manage to kind of get the first step right. And there's this buzzing in the air. There's this sensation. And like, as you begin to kind of slowly figure this out over the course of 20 minutes or so, you feel the movements kind of flowing naturally, and you can kind of sense what the paintings are trying to get you to do. It just takes a little bit of extra effort. And as you're doing, and as you're ebbing and flowing, and as Raaz retreats and Orsik advances, and then you kind of reverse, you can feel that sort of flow of energy kind of coursing through your body, and that sort of chi, almost relaxing sensation as you perform this dance. Something's happening, and that flow of ink begins to flow faster and faster as the movements begin to get more fluid. And it's this constant ebb and flow, and you guys are making eye contact, looking back, checking, and it gets to a point as you continue where you find yourselves almost knowing the next movement without even having to refer to the paintings. You almost flowing into it. And after you both sort of end in this neutral stance, standing eye to eye, you hear a low rumbling noise as the door opens.
I take out a pipe, light it real quick, take a drag. Was that good for you?
Oh.
You knew it was.
Well,
behind the door.
At least it was for one of us. Sorry, Luke.
It's okay. Behind the door is a lectern. On the lectern sits a pretty large red tome, which you guys can, before you move.
Oh, okay.
Which you guys can only assume is the Index Incarnatus. Before you can move, the book autonomously opens and the pages slowly, lazily flow open. And from out of the pages slowly emerges a humanoid figure, looking fairly normal. The figure lands on the ground in front of the book for a moment, kind of looking around. Thank the gods, thank you. It's so no. And he starts breaking down as from behind the book, just a wave of shadowy energy grasps him. You hear this horrible as it pierces into him and begins to slowly mutate. You can see these tentacles, these tendrils of black shadow slime begin to merge and burst out of his skin as the nightmare appears before you. And I need you guys to roll initiative. As this
I would like to state we didn't open the book; it opened by itself.
The what?
Facts.
Nightmare.
Oh no, I'm first. Essentially.
Sick.
Ooh, that's a natural 20 on the initiative.
Okay, good.
Oh.
All right, we got an 11 for the tiger. We got an 18 for Raaz. Is everybody in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in. All right. Okay. Here we go, guys. The nightmare's turn. The nightmare is going to look at you, Orsik, and you feel this kind of hair raising in the back of your neck feeling. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, thank God. Not my best, but one of my betters.
All right. Yeah. You managed to resist the spell that was being cast on you. And you have this sensation to quickly look over your shoulder, and you swear you see like a little bit of movement, but you know it's a trick of the mind, and you're focused, and you actually resist that really powerful ability. All right.
That was uncomfortable.
That is his turn. That was gonna that was gonna be deadly. All right. Raaz, you're up.
Okay, Raaz is super easy. He's going to look around and say, "Is this supposed to be normal? I'm not. This is very uncomfortable for me." And he'll pull up his bow and hold his attack for when one of his buddies is nearby it.
Okay. Waiting for that sneak attack proc. Gotcha. I'm gonna put the red dot just to remind both of us. Alrighty. Orsik, you're up. Standing your ground, resisting essentially the mini phantasmal killer is what it really is.
Okay. I'm going to try something. I'm going to take out my crossbow.
Okay.
Aim it and fire.
Go for it.
This crossbow does have repeating shot on it.
All right, pew pew, double shot.
Is that what that does?
Yeah, I believe you can fire as a bonus action with repeating.
Oh, okay, cool. That was a miss.
8 will miss, but bonus action shot.
That's not the right one, sorry. I got too many things on this goddamn character sheet.
It's all good.
That's 10.
Ooh, the 10 will miss, unfortunately. I thought it was a crit. I saw the plus sign. I was like, oh, baby.
The good news is that it also doesn't use ammunition, so
right.
I can do this all day.
All right. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for joining us. Anything else?
That was a bonus action, so no.
Cool. All right, the tiger.
I'm gonna use one level 1 spell.
Okay, bonus. So that's 1d8 plus your wisdom, I believe. All right. Heal up a little bit in your tiger form.
And then I'm gonna move away this direction.
Okay.
That's not as far as I wanted to go. Sorry. Ooh, losing my voice. Right about there.
Cool.
And that's about it.
All right. Any action?
I'm gonna hold a claw.
Okay, holding the claw. The claw. All right.
The claw.
All right, ClericSkamos, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the center of the room up here, and I'm gonna shoot at him. Actually, no, I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, so he's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw. Add advantage. That that actually fails. That's a 10.
Nice. My spell DC is actually 12. I don't know why it says 10, by the way.
Okay, so he takes 2 points of psychic damage, and he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
And you just hear me shouting in Abyssal with my snake tongue showing.
It kind of hisses at you, almost seemingly understanding what you're saying.
Nice.
All right. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
Can I see him from where I'm at?
I say you can kind of like lean around the corner. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna kind of lean and throw my hand axe at him.
Okay, kind of a round the corner shot.
Around the corner, curve the bullet.
All right. That 9, unfortunately, the axe doesn't
not
quite
curve.
curve the way you wanted it to. It actually kind of ends up
Um,
bumping and hitting this chest over here, which you are noticing for the first time.
So then I'm just going to back up to try to get a little bit of a better angle on him.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, it's the Nightmare's turn. Let's see. The Nightmare is going to cast. We're going to do a couple Eldritch Blasts. So we're going to blast at the Tiger, and we're going to blast at Halfthor. Oh. It's not an attack roll. Son of a bitch. Okay. All right. So against the Tiger is a 5 to hit. And against Halfthor is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, Halfthor, you take 8 points of force damage as it collides into you.
I'm fucked.
All right, Raaz, you are up. You're held action.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Raaz is going to run up to the corner here and try to hide from this individual.
All right, so action to hide. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As far as you know, you're hidden.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Cool. Orsik, you're up.
Suppressing fire. 13.
13 misses.
Suppressing fire is a bonus action.
Oh no. It's your first time using the repeating crossbow.
I'm
It's a
getting
little bit of yeah. There's always a little bit of tinkering. There's a little bit of troubleshooting with all your gadgets, it seems.
Okay, hold on.
Right.
It'll work. This has never happened before.
That's what she said.
Right. Actually, I'm sorry. That first attack, yeah, was at disadvantage. Okay, yeah. It missed anyway. Okay. So Tiger, you are up. Grace, your held action's gone because you didn't have the trigger, but you can do whatever you want.
Gonna pounce.
Good shit. All right. No one saw that one coming.
Not at all.
24 for 5 points of slashing. Gonna make a strength saving throw. That is a 15 on the save, so he actually manages to stand his ground. So no bite this turn, unfortunately.
Okie doke. That's about it.
All right, ClericSkamos.
Okay. I'm going to hit him with a good old Toll of the Dead.
All right, wisdom saving throw at advantage.
There we go. I fixed it.
That's a natural 20 on the wisdom save, unfortunately.
Big sad.
All right, anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Halfthor.
So I'm going to move to get right in this dude's line of fire.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a javelin at him.
All right, just in range. Go for it. 21 will hit for 5 points of piercing. Nice.
Oh. No, the second one.
Yep. Hey, you guys are chunking them down. Every little bit counts. Very nice.
Indeed.
All right, beautiful.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. I don't want to do this.
But you're gonna.
Do it.
You know what? Actually, let's do this instead. Tiger friend, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please. DC's 13, but you have to use actually use your
She uses her yeah.
right, because it's not polymorph, it's wild shape. So make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's much better than the tigers, by the way.
Yeah, yeah,
You-
it should be.
You feel your muscles begin to start to tense up, almost as if it's trying to paralyze you, but you manage to resist the hold person spell, which actually wouldn't have even worked on the tiger, but I'm going to say it would have because I'm the DM. And yeah, you managed to resist the spell. You're a person underneath there. That counts. I don't have any bonus actions. Okay. Yep. That her turn was a flop. Okay. Raaz, you are up.
All right. Raaz is going to, thinking he's like hidden as he kind of slid against the wall and stood on the inky stuff. He's going to turn the corner and take a shot.
Roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah?
You were hit.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep. Passive
You're
perception's
kidding.
not that great.
Alrighty.
All right
Yeah.
then.
The 22
yeah.
hits. There you go.
Alrighty.
For 11. A palpable.
11.
Nice.
And then gonna go around the corner again.
All right.
That's me.
Orsik. Clangbanger.
Clankberger.
Clangberger.
It's Clankberger, but that's okay. It's hard to tell when he talks.
Clanbanger?
Clambanger? Clam Slammer? Clash
The
Bash?
hat singing.
Who
The
knows?
sash singing. The flash springing.
All right. So, gonna roll the repeating crossbow because I haven't
right.
used it yet. So, and that sucks. And the
Miss.
bonus action. That
Oh
sucks.
no. Both miss. Oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Shot
it,
missing
it,
The
fire.
recoil on this thing is crazy.
it is it's suppressing fire. And Shocket says the shot missing clanger.
The shot missing. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh god. All right. Tiger.
Gonna bite.
Okay. 18 will hit for 8. Very nice. Anything else?
There's not really much I can do without an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's damage though.
That's
All
it.
right. Skamos.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? One more time with Toll the Dead.
All right. Saving throw at advantage is double 13, so actually that does still save. Because your DC's a 12.
Well, I'm gonna stick back here and look pretty still.
All right. Halfthor.
Aye, me too.
My turn. Yeah. Okay. Since it's not going to take a lot to knock me out right now, I'm just going to take another throw at it with a javelin.
All right.
I think that'll be the last one. Ho!
17 hits for another 5. Whittling away. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Cool. Its turn. It's done fucking around.
Oh, now
We're
it
gonna-
is. Okay.
Yeah. We are going to the tendrils grow and lash out at the tiger. That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
So that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage plus 24 points of necrotic damage for a total of 38 points.
Oof.
Big oof.
So the 27 goes down from the tiger, and you take the additional 11 as Luce.
All right.
Tiger's gone. Luce is right there. You are also grappled and restrained as the tendrils wrap around you. And then, as a bonus action, it's gonna bite you because it can do that. So at advantage, that's an 18 to hit. That's 4 more points of piercing damage.
I totally, my internet cut out when you said whatever you said.
All right. So I believe Luce herself takes 15 points of damage total this round, and you are grappled and restrained.
Great. I'm not dead.
Wow, tanky. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 16, I'm at a 1.
Wow. All right.
I too am at a 1.
Raaz, you are up.
Eep.
That tiger form saved you. That probably would have been permadeath.
Okay, Raaz is going to move up, and does he think, as he's making those few steps, that he'll be able to try to break Luce free from this grasp?
Yeah, I would say you can use your action to attempt to help Luce break free. So it's either I would say that's an athletics check. Try to physically tear the tentacles off.
Yeah, I will do that. I'm not very strong, but I am proficient.
Yeah, unfortunately, these tendrils there's just too many of them, and you like tear one off, and another one wraps around, and you're trying to just kind of pry them off. It's just too much.
No, Luce, you can't do that. His voice seems to change in fear. Okay, that's him.
All
He's
right,
in the way.
Orsik, you are up.
Suppressing fire!
Pew pew.
Wait for it.
20 hits. Hey, there's 5 points of damage.
Finally!
It is considered magical as well.
Yeah.
And the bonus action. 20?
Hey, another.
Nice.
Woo! You're dialing it in, baby. All right.
All right, I'm figuring this out.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Skamos.
So can I stand here?
I would say, yeah, you could move through the square and stand right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand right here and give it a good old swing with my mace at it.
All right, go for it. 21 to
Hey,
hit.
I guess what?
You're going to pop your channel divinity. There you go.
Got my second one.
Fuck yeah.
7 plus 5. Plus, I don't know, 7 plus 9.
Is 16. Whew. Big damage. Big damage.
Oh, ignore that. Ignore that second click.
So good. All right, good shit. Anything else? I think it's your action.
Can I bonus action pour a healing potion down Grace's throat?
Unfortunately, it's a full action to feed a potion to somebody else. Bonus action for yourself, full action for another person.
Who's ahead of me? Is Raaz ahead of me? Raaz is ahead of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass it to Raaz to do what I was going to do and relay the thought.
Right.
All right. Halfthor, you are up.
All right, if we're going in at this thing and going after it, I guess I'll do the same.
Right.
I think that's good.
Yep.
Let's just take a gigantic yeet of a swing with the great axe.
13 just misses. Oh no.
God damn it.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
All right.
See.
Anything else? Any
That's
bonus?
that. Nope.
All right. Its turn. Fuck. Okay. It's going to let go of Luce. It's going to turn towards you, Skamos, because you just rocked its world. And it's going to make its tendril attack against you.
Okay.
On roll 20. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning plus
Okay.
13 points of necrotic.
So I'm at 1.
Okay.
Because that's 19.
Yep. It's then going to bonus action bite you. That's
boy.
a 19 to hit
Yep.
for 4 points.
Okay, I'm down.
All right. You are down. And you are grappled and restrained. All right. You're just in this giant mass of tentacles.
Sounds good.
All righty. Raaz, you're up.
Am I the hero? Okay, sure. And he'll try to get around the tentacles and feed the potion back
What's
to.
your max health, Skamos?
20.
20, nice. Okay.
So yeah, just like kind of as he's like held up, like trying not to touch the gross inky tentacles. So that's 2d4, right?
You're trying to actually feed. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's 2d4 plus 2. So that's 6 health back to you, Skamos.
Sick.
All right. You are conscious, but you are still grappled and restrained.
And he'll just kind of slide to the side there.
Okay.
And still there and like draws his rapier.
Okay.
Okay, end of turn.
Orsik, you're up.
We're going to fire again.
Pew pew.
It's that action economy I'm looking for, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crit.
Orsik,
nice.
How do you want to do this?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's finally got control of all the whirs and the whiz bangs on the crossbow because of the repeating shot, and he just kind of lines up wildly, and the bolt just goes straight through whatever this thing's head is.
All right.
And he fires a second one just because he can't control it.
There's a shockwave as this nightmare creature explodes and covers you all in this black, inky, shadowy substance. And the force of this shockwave actually is enough to close the Index Incarnatum.
My first kill of the entire game.
All right. You guys stand there. There is the large tome in front of you.
I'm going to walk right up and put it under my arm.
All right.
We'll also begin to take the tentacles off of Skamos. Like,
gonna
you're
wave all
okay,
the
bud,
goo
don't
off
worry.
me. Thank you for giving me back my potion. I'm just gonna wipe all this gunk off me.
Is there anything on the creature that was slain?
The creature is no more. It just
exploded.
Yeah.
I see a chest.
Yes. So, to expedite things a little bit, we have the Index Incarnatum. You guys are going to receive. Let's do the magic items first.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the chests, you find a handful of magic items. The first item is what appears to be a short sword, very well made, and it has these like sickly blood grooves down the side, and the pommel has this sort of skull emblem in it. So I will show that to all of you. This is the short sword of life stealing. It requires attunement. When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a natural 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, provided the target isn't a construct or undead. You gain temporary hit points equal to the extra damage dealt. So, if you are interested in the short sword of life stealing, Rodeo and Zach, you guys both have 1 Tealeaf point because I'll say you earned it for completing the thing. So, if you would like to bid on this short sword, whisper me in the game /GM/W/GM and then the number of tea leaf points you'd like to bid. And then it will go to the highest bidder. Also, guys, we have our Twitch chat favorite vote going on in the Twitch chat right now. I think it's on like a 5-minute timer, 10-minute
It's on
timer.
a 10-minute timer, actually.
Okay, so you got 10 minutes. Get yourself in there and vote for your favorite. All I ask is that if you do vote and you're playing in the game, just don't vote for yourself because that's kind of lame. Get those
would
votes in
never
there,
do
folks.
that.
All right. So voting for the short sword of life stealing, going once, going twice. Sold. All right. So the short sword of life stealing goes to Halfthor.
Woo!
All right. I'm gonna
I got a thing.
Pretty good thing.
Where are you? There you go. That's there for you. You can keep the picture. You can copy all that into your character sheet. Beautiful. All right. Up next is what appears to be a wand of sorts, but the actual shaft of the wand is made out of links of chain that are rigidly held in place. And at the very top is a skull. This is the Wand of Binding.
Kinky.
Requires attunement by a spellcaster. This wand has 7 charges and has the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed. While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Save DC 17. Hold monster takes 5 charges. Hold person takes 2 charges. It also has an assisted escape function. While holding the wand, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on a saving throw to avoid being paralyzed or restrained, or you can expend 1 charge to gain advantage on any check you make to escape a grapple. So, if you are interested and would like to bid on the Wand of Binding, whisper me your number of tea leaf points bid.
What's the command for whisper again?
So /W space GM and then the number of points. All right. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Orsik. You have the Wand of Binding.
Excellent.
Nice. I will make sure that you can see that. Beautiful. The third item is kind of an interesting one. There's another book in here. This one appears to be made out of clay. Like the pages are actually bound in clay. This one is maybe sort of a guild item. If one person would like to really keep it, they have that option.
I'd like to study it.
This is the Manual of Clay Golems. It teaches you how to build a clay golem, but it's very expensive and very difficult to do.
DM?
Yes.
Can I rescind my last bid? Oh, that's okay. I fucked up. Yeah, I did.
You done messed up, Aaron.
So, if anybody would like to bid on this and make it their own little pet project, do so now.
Anybody want to trade?
I don't have anything to give you.
All right, going once. Going twice. All right, we have a tie. So, Graceless and Raaz, I would like you guys to both roll a D100 for me, please.
Good.
All right, Raaz, the Manual of Clay Golems goes to you. That is yours.
Hey,
I'm going to trade with Orsik, by the way.
Here you go.
Oh, you are going to trade. Okay.
I'll take the Manual of Clay Golems. Thank you very much.
All right. Everybody's happy. Okay. Let me make sure you can. The only thing about the wand is that you have to be able to cast spells. Keep that in
Right,
mind.
which is why I'm going to give it to Luce. because I can't use it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
wow.
be a spellcaster.
Hell yeah. Thanks.
Wow, how generous. That's awesome.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
All according to Kikaku.
There we go. All right. And then the last item, which is on rerolls because nobody wants this fucking thing, is the Mariner's leather armor. So if anybody wants to bid on this, it's armor that makes you swim pretty.
Since I used mine, does that count? Like, does
Nope,
count?
you can still keep that because it was a tie. Nobody wants the Mariner's leather armor.
I mean, I'll go. But
Going once. Going twice. All right, Raaz, the Mariner's leather armor is all yours. That makes me happy, actually. That makes me happy.
I mean, for multiple reasons.
For multiple reasons. For the memories, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Cool bean.
Okay.
It's good.
So, we've got a couple minutes left in the viewer's choice poll. Wow, we have a fuckload of votes, guys.
I will say that there is a strong lead.
There is a very strong lead.
I haven't looked at it.
All right, keep those.
I
votes
made
in
my
mind.
vote, and then I got rid of it.
What a
It's
session.
me.
That was great. So, are you guys delivering the Index Incarnatum to Shaenar?
I am walking outside with it under my arm
Okay.
and looking for him.
Shaenar is still standing there, just reading his pamphlet, and he kind of folds it up. Oh, well,
I
well
guess
done.
First thing, are my crickets still going?
Yes.
Okay.
He looks like he's gone through the stages of anger where he probably had a rage fit and now he's just calm. Like it's not bothering him. He's better than that. But you can see like there's beads of sweat on his forehead
So
where before.
I push it into his chest and go, and by the way, the crickets don't live in the desert, you moron! And I snap him to stop.
Very adorable of you. I must say, I am rather surprised that you didn't try to open it. But
Oh, it
good
opened
thing.
itself. I didn't want to open it again. Hope the thing
I
eats
imagine
you.
probably would have been one fewer of you coming out of there. But thank you. I can escort us back to the guild hall if you'd like. I've got
Please.
plenty of reading to do myself. Gather around.
Need to recuperate.
I just should have put it on the cricket. I should have put the
Put the enchantment on the book. Gather around. Gather around.
I'm gonna grab his hand with my gooey tentacle hands.
All right. He kind of
Same.
And
yeah.
You guys teleport back to the guild hall, where Amy and Selena quickly, rapidly pull a blanket over, and you see Amy kind of, "Hi guys, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. How's it going?"
Boy, not on my couch.
Sure
Everything's
smells
okay?
like teen. It sure smells like teen angst in here.
Did you get the book?
Does it smell like Teen Spirit?
That too.
Amy kind of looks and gulps and just disappears in a flash. And Selena's head pokes out from under the blanket, and she kind of wraps herself in the blanket and just goes, "I don't fuck, whatever. It's everybody does it. You guys good? Shaenar, pay up. They got your book. I can see it in your hand." She goes, yes, they did very good. Quite pleased. I shall probably get back to you all in the near future. So, you guys all gain 400 experience and
Sick.
750 gold.
Each?
Each, yes.
Nice.
Because Shaenar quests pay out big. So that's enough to bump our 2 new players up to level 2. So if you need help leveling up, just let me know, and we can take care of that this week sometime.
Okie dokie.
Excellent job, everybody. Our Twitch chat vote is done. Halfthor, you were the crowd favorite with 58% of the votes.
Victory!
You get an extra Tealeaf point. Excellent job. There were so many epic moments for DM's choice tonight. It was literally amazing. But I have to give it to Zach for 2 reasons. Number 1, for being super generous with the magic items. and number 2 for solving my fucking riddle like super fast. You're awesome job, everybody. That was phenomenal.
How much experience was it, by the way? I kind of missed that part.
400 for everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Just shy of 3rd level.
Yep.
Big sad.
I should spend a Tealeaf point to go again. Oh. It's okay. I got to do some work with this manual.
Yeah.
Well, we can wait. We can spend Tealeaf points on experience.
No, you can use it to play more often.
Okay.
Thus, get more experience from playing.
Right.
Yep.
I don't have that privilege, so work and all that,
Life.
Yes.
I don't quite have the knowledge to use this yet.
Yeah. But maybe someone can help you. Alrighty, guys. That's it for tonight. Awesome adventure. Thank you to all of my players, new guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hope you had a blast. Rodeo, your first time. What'd you think?
Different.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Makes me want to go play Minecraft Dungeons.
Alrighty.
Because I'm going to go do that.
There you go. Alrighty, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We'll catch you next Thursday. Next Thursday is an interesting one. I think we got a Marigold mission. If you're hanging out in the tavern chat in our Discord, shit went down this week, so we've got some business to tie up. So I think it's a forced Marigold quest. So that's going to be epic.
All right, and well, all I got is stay tuned for the raid, everybody, because we're going to be
Yeah.
done for the night.
Hell yeah! Good job, everybody.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Luke.
Yeah,
No
good
problem.
game. Bye, everybody.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye.